The tilt is real.
Tilt is real.
This is when the tilt is real.
Welcome in to the Sunday Tilt with your hosts, the FF chef himself, Juan Carlos Pena, and John JAWN Swanson. It is Sunday, my dudes.
This is when the tilt is real. This is when the tilt is real. Good morning and happy week 2 to the NFL season. Welcome back to the Tilt is Real. This is the Fantasy Football Sunday Tilt and brought to you by the Tilt is Real Fantasy Football Podcast. It is week 2. We are in the building. I am James, the FF chef. Welcome in, everyone. As always, joined by FF One of a Kind. And we have a special guest in the house today. The commish. The crooked commish.
Yeah.
Coming in from the Chicago
What is
Clubhouse
good, guys?
Network. He's their fantasy rep over there. He goes through everything. I've been on his show. He is awesome.
Yes, sir.
Antonio, welcome in, bud.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me back, guys. Ready to chop it up with you guys.
Absolutely.
Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure, bro. Yo, we don't have Mr. Swanson here, but it is Sunday, my dudes.
Absolutely.
You know, that feeling you get. Like, I'm so happy. Like, the rest of the week is always Tuesday stinks, Wednesday stinks. You know what I mean? And you're like, just football. Give me football. Thursday, we had a great game. A little college football yesterday. That was a lot of fun and all that. But this is what we do. Like, we were here for the Sunday Tilt. And any day we get to talk about fantasy football is a great day. And today we get to do it with the Crookie Kamish. The chat is in here, like always. The Tilt Squad early. Giuseppe Russo was with us. Zach is with us. TS, Tilt Squad, Kicks for Mike. Like, all our people are here in the chat already. And we're going to have a good day today. I got so many parlays, Chef. I'm jumping out the window. Ooh, I'm doing some wild stuff. We're going to have a good time, though. And we're going to tilt. And we're going to celebrate last week, admit our faults, help you next week. And we did this for one person from the beginning. One person.
Just one.
Just one. And then we have people that were with us from the beginning that do their own shows now, like Antonio. And we have people that are here with us every single week. They've joined our family league. Zach is in the family.
Yeah.
He's in the League of Record.
League of Record.
You know what I mean? Like, it's an awesome, awesome feeling to have a fantasy community. That's what I love the most about all this.
Yeah.
So shout out to the fantasy community. You guys are here. It's early. Let's get it.
Let's go. Let's go. So without further ado, and that was a great introduction. I mean, I should have let you open the show. But let's get into it. Shout out to Giuseppe Russo. He was in here early this morning, dropping in the first one in the chat. Shout out.
Let's go, my dude.
Happy Sunday. Let's effing go,
Let's
fellas. Pick 2, and he's talking about some Superflex
Love
here.
it. Love it.
Love it. That's all I play. I got one QB
Me too.
league.
Chef, 10 leagues, one QB league. Everything else is super flex.
All right, so he says pick 2. We got Mahomes, Kyler Murray, Fields, J.J. McCarthy. The rookie looked like he was on fire in that
late,
fourth
that
quarter.
was very late. That was very late.
Or Aaron Rodgers, the old.
The Bears let him off the hook.
Yeah,
I know it doesn't work that way, Antonio. I know it was the other way around, but the Bears let him off the hook.
Well, we know Antonio's not going to pick J.J. McCarthy. That's for damn sure.
No.
But go ahead.
He might.
He
might. He's
an
an analyst
now.
He's
to the show.
He's not a fan. He's an analyst now. He might.
I know who you like, Juan, and I know who I like. I want to know who Antonio likes in this.
Let's bring that in. I like that.
Well, let me, if you could give me their matchups real quick. So it makes it a little.
Well,
bit
Mahomes
easier
is playing
for
the
me to-
Eagles. He's facing that former Super Bowl matchup again. He's at home, but they do have Jalen Carter this week. Unless he spits on somebody again, he's gonna be playing. Kyler's playing Carolina, so favorable type matchup right there. Yeah, Justin Fields is playing the Buffalo Bills. We saw what Lamar was able to do against them. And then J.J. McCarthy. Who are the Vikings playing this week?
The Vikings play on Sunday night against the Falcons.
Yeah,
at home in Minnesota.
Yeah. So not a bad matchup.
Okay, and then Rodgers, Pittsburgh's with who?
Seattle is playing Seattle.
A DK revenge game, by the way.
All
We'll be
right.
probably talking about DK at some point.
I feel like every week is going to be a revenge game
of some sort. Yeah, right. He's got an extra grind against everybody.
So who do you like?
Yeah, with those QBs there, And the matchups, I'm intrigued with Justin Fields. I obviously
Like
the
it.
way that he can run the ball and score touchdowns with his feet. Like he seemed to look a lot more comfortable week one and that with the Jets offense. He obviously does have chemistry already with one of those receivers in Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, college teammates.
Yeah. So I'm really intrigued with Fields, former Bears QB. The Mahomes, even though he's at home, it's a tough matchup. I guess if I had to rank them in a certain order, I would go Fields, Kyler. Oh man, the other ones are pretty tough there, but almost Mahomes by default. Almost Mahomes by default because he has the better experience than JJ. And then I would go JJ and Rodgers. And the only reason why I picked Rodgers last is not just because I'm a Bears fan, but I do think the season for Rodgers this season will be a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type of thing, where one game he's going to look really good,
like that.
And then the next game he's going to look like the 40-year-old guy that he is.
Yeah.
Oh, that
he took a lot of sacks too. I
that
rewatched that game this week.
Of the first tilt of the day just gave me goosebumps. Crooked, like
you didn't know this, but
you nailed it
before you got in. It's exactly what we talked about. You almost hit like every talking point, every analysis that we did, just talking off of it, off air, having a drink and just talking before we get on. And it was the same exact idea, the same exact thoughts. Crazy.
I mean, you hit the nail on the head, and I'm going to throw my flag on it, and I'm sure Juan's going to agree. We're going unanimous. Fields and Kyler.
I don't care if it's Kyler Fields or Fields Kyler, but you got to start.
I would say Fields Kyler. For those listeners out there with one QB, I think Fields has the upper hand a little bit more with the rushing upside and the matchup with Garrett Wilson. I loved it when he got traded. He was a sleeper grab in dynasty leagues in the summer, and you missed it.
I think the Bills are going to be in a lot of shootouts this year, Chef. And I think that leads to guys having to put up numbers to be in those shootouts because obviously their offense is amazing, but their defense isn't great at all. Yeah. And we saw the Jets. We thought they were going to be a better defense than they were, but Aaron Rodgers lit them up for 4 touchdowns last week. So this is a good tilt because you're thinking about it. You know what I mean? Maybe Aaron Rodgers throws 4 touchdowns again. But no, let's go with the 2 running quarterbacks. Let's go with Kyler and Justin Fields. Off to an early start. I love it. Giuseppe Russo.
Yeah, Zach. Good morning, Tilt Squad. I see you, guy. Sir. I see you, my guy. And then TS. We still don't know
Tilt Squad.
Tilt Squad.
I like it for Tilt Squad, baby. Represent.
It's anonymously on brand. Hey guys, happy Sunday. DJ Moore or Teteroa McMillan.
Whoa.
In flex.
I like the second part of this.
Fields or Murray.
Yeah.
We just talked about that. I'm going Fields on the last part.
We'll go Fields.
DJ Moore, Ted. That's a little bit more.
That's tougher.
Concerning. Yeah, I mean, Bears are going against the Lions, correct?
No. Yeah. Interdivisional matchup. I'm not afraid of DJ Moore. I'm just afraid of what they do. Like, didn't Caleb start 13 for 13? Antonio, like right? Is that what or 10 for 10? Whatever he was at the beginning of the game. He was off to a hot start, and I thought DJ Moore was he ran the ball out of the backfield. Like, didn't he get 3 or 4 carries?
And then it stopped.
But that's going to happen with that offense. They're going to be doing different things and trying things out and trying to be unpredictable, the element of surprise type deal. But I think his usage might be better than Tet's. I like Tet's upside, his matchup against Arizona's got no corners, bro. They're not really a secondary. Buda Baker's amazing at safety, but their corners aren't great. So this is a really good tilt, TS, early. I would lean DJ Moore, though.
I'm going to go I don't know, man. That's a tough one.
Well, we got to listen. Luckily for us, we got a Chicago Bears fan right here. Talk to me a little bit about DJ and what you feel like he's going to be able to do this week.
Oh, man. So DJ, the player DJ himself, phenomenal player, good player.
Right.
Being with the Bears, though, and being paired up with Caleb Williams, from what I've seen so far in one game and then last season, the chemistry isn't nearly as good as it was with DJ and Justin Fields, unfortunately. To me, I get this weird feeling that whenever Caleb throws to DJ, it's almost like a chore, he feels like he has to do it, in a checkbox kind of thing. I got to get this guy a target and whatnot. Even though he's a phenomenal player and a really good receiver. He got blasted over the middle last week where I thought he broke his damn arm the way he kind of stayed on the field, So The good thing with DJ is they, like you said, they do use him in the running play and for gadget type of plays. So even around like the goal line area, like from the 10, 20-yard line, he'll get the ball in a jet sweep, every now and then, and can very easily capable of taking it in for a touchdown. So he's good for those sneaky rushing touchdowns from a receiver. But I just feel in that offense, there's so many guys that need to get fed over there between Rome, between the new tight end and Loveland.
Loveland, yeah.
There, so there's a lot of guys that want the ball there.
Let me ask you a question. Shouldn't he be Amon-Ra St. Brown though? In the Ben McDonald offense, in like he should be that. And what you said is kind of dope because I hadn't thought about it. Like psychologically, it does feel like a punishment for Caleb to not play hero ball and throw the deep and not extend the play and then throw it to the secondary move that somebody made deep down the field. He needs to check it down. But I think if you do that and you're Jared Goff and you throw it to Amon-Ra St. Brown, that's success. So if he starts to do that, Caleb, and checks it down, just give it to DJ. He's great after the catch. He's like a running back, but you're using him in the backfield. So give him the ball and let him create. It shouldn't feel like a punishment. I feel like he should thrive in that kind of offense. I feel like he should be the Amon-Ra St. Brown role in that offense.
That's what I think a lot of Bears fans were kind of envisioning once we found out that
it's not the case though. We're seeing a lot more 12 personnel.
We are
with two tight ends, with Kmet being successful more than the rookie Colston Loveland. All right, we have Rome Odunze, who I think people were kind of counting out after a short first year in production. So I think what we were waiting for was DJ Moore scooping up all those Keenan Allen targets. But it wasn't really the case. I think it's more spread out. Ben Johnson plays that way. And like he's going to take what the defense gives him. He's a smart guy, and he game scripts for that kind of thing. He'll set up the defense to give him what he wants in the fourth quarter.
Right. Oh, yeah. He does the long game, the long hustle. Yeah.
So I think it's great. I'm going Ted here out on a limb. Yeah, because listen, he's the only viable target for.
You don't like Xavier Legette?
No, I don't. I don't like Legette. I liked Legette last year, but I don't like him this year.
I don't hate him though.
Give me Ted over this only because of the challenge for targets on DJ Moore. I think Ted has more a higher floor due to that reason that he has more probability to get more targets.
I think one last thing with this one, the bottom line with these two guys is to choose between them. Look at their quarterbacks and kind of go whichever one you feel more confident in. If you feel like Bryce Young in that offensive system is more put together than the Bears and Caleb Williams in that offensive system, then sometimes that's kind of the deciding factor of which QB you like better between the two.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Caleb. I'm gonna go with DJ Moore, and we already took Fields over Murray. Yeah, I'm going.
Look at TS helping me out on my side of things. He said y'all said Ted last week, and he helped me win.
I like it. Listen, I love
go
Ted.
Back to the well over DJ Moore.
League of record, Ted is on my team. To this week, if I had to choose between the two, I'd like to start both, but if I couldn't, I'm taking DJ.
Well, let's get one more person in here for a little quick vote on this. So, Mr. Swanson.
Okay.
I hope he's in here. Oh, what happened?
He was,
and he bounced out. I don't know what happened.
We'll try to get him. He's the man of mystery.
There he is.
He's the man of mystery. He's always been that.
We got him. He's on the road in transit. Somewhere fun.
Nice.
Number one stunner.
So, Mr. Swanson, thank you for joining in on the road. Shout out to riding with my homie in the car. So Ted McMillan or DJ Moore this week for our guy TS Tilt Squad Anonymous.
I like what you said about Ted.
Oh wow, this is a true tilt, bro. We're split now. We got two DJ Moore guys on this side, and you guys are over here on the Ted side. I think this is
one of those tilts that's going to go throughout the show, gentlemen.
Yeah.
So
hey, not a bad tilt to have though.
No.
I'm gonna be clear. I like both guys.
I'm gonna write Ted.
I like both of them.
DJ.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
All right, and that's gonna be the one on the road here because thank you Swanson for jumping in and saving my great analysis there.
I liked everything you said. I was coming in and out, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna hop on and just be like Ted. Just
I
giving
love
that
it.
out.
I love it. I knew Tet was your guy too, so it was a perfect time to join in. All right, so let's get back to it. Let's see
go.
here. We got another one from Giuseppe here. Let's go with some running backs. J.K.
like
Dobbins or David Montgomery, already starting Gibbs in a half-point PPR.
Oh, that's always the kicker right there. You telling yourself as soon as you say that.
I think
I had
he did this last week as well.
Yeah, it's a tough problem every week.
Go ahead, Swan.
It's a tough problem to have, but I already had it in my head this week that I was going to give Monty and Gibbs each a touchdown in this game. So this is one where I was confidently starting both. And I think last week you see what happened with Gibbs, and that was just you saw what happened the other day with what Green Bay does. They're like bees. They swarm you. It's a scary thing to watch. That's why Gibbs gets swallowed up on every play that he has, on every catch that he has last week. But I think it's going to be a little bit different. And I'm going to give it both to Monty and Gibbs this week and say they get it done.
Ooh, I like it. It's a little spicy with J.K. Dobbins getting the majority of the work. But, Swanson, you hit the nail on the head. And, a little precursor to later on when we do our anytime touchdowns.
And our DFS lineups, too.
Juan and I were comparing our pre-show notes. Like, we go through, guys, for people that are watching this and listening, we spend the entire week focusing on this show and zeroing in on great opportunities for your benefit and ours, of course. I mean, financially, it helps.
And for fun, dude.
When you place that bet in
for fun,
and
you're supposed to enjoy yourself.
So we have an anytime touchdown pool here that's just growing in every aspect. So I wrote down earlier in the week Gibbs and Monty.
I like it.
Just like Swanson did. And then I circled Monty as my guy this week to score over the 2. But I don't know if David Montgomery can put up a full game if Gibbs is going to have a good game.
Shout out the Millie Maker. If I hit the Millie Maker, it's because David Montgomery scored. He's on my Millie Maker lineup.
I think Dobbins is a solid 14 to 15 fantasy points. All right, he may not score.
You know what though?
He may not score.
I was going to say, you know what though? That Colts defense is a lot better than people think. Like they shut the Dolphins all the way down, and I know the Dolphins are terrible and we're going to be atrocious and blah blah blah. It's still
from the horse's mouth.
It's still Achane. It's still Tyreek Hill. It's still Jalen Waddle. Like it's still a talented team, and they were able to totally shut them out. DeForest Buckner is healthy. People don't think about that. He's actually healthy this year. And Latu is a really good defensive end. And Kwity Paye is still on that team. And then Zaire Franklin is a tackling machine. Like the Colts might mess around and have a decent defense. They went and got Cam Bynum from the Vikings. Like they're not bad. So like that matchup for Dobbins, I don't love it. I'd rather have Montgomery for sure. Which is crazy because usually you don't want to start 2 running backs from the same team. But
Crooked, you want to weigh in here against your NFC North rivals?
Why are the Bears going to stop Montgomery from
How are the Bears going to stop Montgomery? Really. I want to hear it.
Shit, I don't know if they can because that run defense last week didn't really do much to stop, Mason at all and the Vikings. So especially as the game went on and they got gassed, I think this could be a day where both of them, I wouldn't be surprised if both of them score a touchdown. Monty usually plays pretty decent against us, his former team and whatnot. Yep. And Gibbs is a beast, so this is a desperation game for both of these teams, really. Neither one of them can afford to start 0-2. So they're both going to come out playing, swinging. So I like, unfortunately, I have to say I like Monty. Even though you're starting Gibbs, I'd still play Monty. I just think the Bears' defensive line is still trying to find itself right now in the beginning part of the season. But fair. Give me a quick second, guys. I gotta take my dogs out for a quick.
Absolutely. Let them do your business. Handle your business. Let them handle their business.
There's 2 upstairs that need that sometimes.
And I think Swanson has a little bit of technical difficulty, but he's jumping back in. I'm adding him back in as he comes in.
Going back and forth.
Yeah, that's okay. We ended on Montgomery, so we're gonna jump in. Kicks for Mike. Shout out Kicks for Mike. PPR flex question. Here we go again. AK or DK or KC? Which is Keon Coleman, obviously. So we have Alvin Kamara, DK Metcalf or Keon Coleman for a PPR flex. Ooh, that's so
I don't know
tough.
how the revenge game is going to go. I've never heard it. Like, it's tough when you have the West Coast. Like, you don't know much about like Seattle's like practices. Like, I know all about the Eagles and who matches up with Quinyon Mitchell and who's able to beat who and who's got the upper hand between Cooper DeJean and Devontae Smith when they're in slot. We get to hear that from like local reporting.
Mhm.
I don't know what Tariq Woolen and Devin Witherspoon's relationship was with DK Metcalf. So I don't know if it's a friendly thing or if DK just always whooped them. I wish I had that kind of intel, but since I don't, and I don't trust that another tip ball is going to land in Keon Coleman's lap so he can get a cheap touchdown and be the wide receiver 3 or 4, whatever he was, I think I'll go Alvin Kamara and stick with the old reliable.
I'm trying to see what Alvin
I think that's
Kamara
where I'm
did
leaning
last
too.
week, which,
Kamara just gives me floor.
I think he had a floor. He just had like I think it's what 14 or 15 points.
Yeah, like
PPR, I think it was just
13.8. He did get
13,
into the
okay.
end zone. 11 attempts, 45 yards. You don't like to see that. Only 2 targets, 2 receptions for 12 yards. I think it pretty much stays the same against San Francisco. I think San Francisco has holes, but I think they're going to try to run the ball and control the clock. It's the only real asset right now. Maybe some play action passing, depending on Juwan Jennings' health. I think Ricky Pearsall's a great play today. With that being said, I'll go Alvin Kamara.
Dude, the game,
because DK is it's so unpredictable. I think
unpredictable.
Pittsburgh wants to run the ball.
But yeah,
Arthur Smith wants to run the ball. He wants to utilize his tight ends. And yes, DK could have a big one.
They'll include him. He's going to be in the offense. He's going to be involved. I just don't know how successful he's going to be against those really, really good corners in Seattle, who played a tough game against San Francisco, by the way, last week.
Right. So, I'll go AK over DK and KC.
I'll go AK.
Yeah, I like Kamara. They were chasing the game last week. New Orleans was. I think with Mac Jones being the quarterback, that game's a lot closer than everybody's anticipating. And I feel like Kamara could get more than the 11 carries that he had last week. And he's always involved in the passing game.
Right. So we got another one from Kicks from Mike. Let's see here. So he goes Aaron Jones or Javonte Williams. And I like this one because both of them had a decent day. Aaron Jones more so through the air.
Both because they got the touchdowns, though. Aaron Jones got the receiving touchdown that you're talking about when it was a terrible matchup, and he should not have been one-on-one with a linebacker, and that was a mistake. But anyway, he got a touchdown, and then Javonte fell in the end zone twice against the Eagles because there was no Jalen Carter. So there's a lot to unpack between these two guys and their touchdown dependency.
Carter, though, is it?
Dude, yes, it is.
It was.
Was it all Aaron Donald when Aaron Donald was in his prime?
Fair.
Watch this boy today.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Same guy.
That he gypped me last week, bro.
So with that being said, Juan, are you going Aaron Jones?
Yeah. I think because the passing involvement, yes. I think I'm going to go Aaron Jones. Just because I know he's the pass catching guy. It's kind of established. Would you
I like Javonte on this one just because with Aaron Jones, like you said, if he doesn't get his catches, not sure where else you're going to get his points.
That's it. You're right. That's it. It's dependent on that. For sure.
Yeah, I'm going. I like it. I like it, Crookie. I think you said it.
Any kind of goal line.
Yeah, no, I'm leaning Javonte here. I've got him lined up for a touchdown on my anytimes. Giants gave up the second most, or third most, to the fantasy running back last week.
That was a late run.
It's Saquon, I get it. Or I'm sorry, who they play? Washington.
Yeah, it was a late run.
It was a late run. But you know what? It was a cumulative total of 25 fantasy points on DraftKings. So I'm gonna go back to the well with Javonte. He got a great 15 attempts and 3 targets through the air. That's 18 touches that you could pretty much bank on against a slower Giants defense than we expected out the gate. They're still learning how to gel. I like Javonte today. I think he is a must play. Aaron Jones would be more of a
play.
Yeah. If you have him on your roster, he's a must play for me today.
I would take Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones is more of a flex consideration. I don't think they're going to need the pass play against the Falcons.
Yeah,
I know Jordan Mason.
I'm leaning back either way.
Yeah, I think Jordan Mason likes to run the ball. I think they're going to slam it down Atlanta's throat.
Exactly why.
All the way through, and then activate JJ and Hawkinson as two primary receivers today. I think everybody on Minnesota eats. I think Aaron Jones eats a little bit less because of that. So that's my piece.
Bucky Irving couldn't do it last week. I don't think they're just going to run the ball and do whatever they want against Atlanta. I think they're going to have to throw the ball. That game has potential shootout. It's a shootout potential game for me. And I think Aaron Jones eats on the receiving end. PPR, this is full PPR. I'll take him. I think the Javonte Williams 2-touchdown thing is skewing everybody's perception.
You know, you already owe me a 12-pack from last week.
I can go 24 double day, all day. All day. Let's go. All day IPA is what we were talking about.
All day IPA.
Potential future sponsor.
Yeah, right.
Not sponsor.
I would love to put that up in the corner underneath the trophy.
All day IPA, because then we could just talk about it all day. That would be great.
There's a link. Jones
clip
versus
that.
Javonte.
Swanson, when you get home, you got some homework, cuz clip that and send it to him.
Yeah, you got to clip it and send it
all
in
day IPA. Yeah, we can go with another 12-pack.
Shout out.
So I was wondering, I was thinking, you guys, I'm not sure if you do this at all, but you guys have your tilts of the week and whatnot. Do you guys happen to keep track of who gets, the tilt of the week, the names, and see who got the many tilt of the weeks after the year?
I'm the nerd. I'm the nerd.
That's the guy.
I'm the nerd that keeps track of everything.
Yeah. That would be cool that we should do that with who's got the most tilts of the week. Yeah, at the end of the year, like if you get the most tilts of the week, you win a prize, we send you something.
You know what?
Shout out Trophy Smack, because we have all this
great
idea. Stuff. You know what I mean? Like
that's a great idea.
That's why the crooked commission's here.
All
you
right.
know what I mean?
All right, so we're gonna throw something.
That's what I'm here for, guys.
See, these little cool things right here, Trophy Smack. Shout out. When we win, like this is from our dynasty league. At the end of the year, the guy gets to keep the base, and you get to hold on to the base with the plaque and the names on it engraved for your win that year. But at the end of the year, once you lose, you can take one of these off, and then you keep it, and so on and so on. I have 3 of these bad boys. Only 2 of them are here, but I got 3 of these bad boys from our dynasty. From our dynasty. And shout out Trophy Smack for doing that. So maybe we could do something like that, Commish, where at the end of the year, the tilter of the year, we give them something nice. We create a nice little trophy where they let you customize something with a scale, and the tilter of the year with our logo on it gets to have that trophy.
Nope. I got it better. I got a better one right now. We're gonna throw it in here.
I like this on the fly.
Since the Crooked Commish brought it up. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. All right. Shout out to a proud partner of the Sunday Tilt from Trophy Smack. We are going to, at the end of the season, if you have the most tilts of the week,
oh, I like this,
we will give you the signed Amon-Ra St. Brown,
love it,
chain, bling chain.
Take that to your draft next year.
Wow.
Yes.
If you want it, you know what you got to do. You got to put those tilts.
You got to give us the tilt of the week.
All right, and we will keep track up until, let's say, the trade deadline, week 12,
and then we'll announce it before the playoffs.
And then we'll announce it before the fantasy playoffs. I think it works. Maybe 13 or 14. We'll decide
we'll
that.
Mess with it.
We'll see how close the ranks are. Maybe we have to have like a tiebreaker. But hey, I will put in as many tilts of the week as we think is fair on that point.
We usually don't do more than 2 or 3 a week.
Correct.
At the most.
But hey, with extra submissions for a nice signed memorabilia for our Amon-Ra St. Brown, the Lions fans tilts out there, shout out. So shout out to Trophy Smack. Thank you very much. This is what we're going to do for our partners at Trophy Smack, for our listeners, for our everyone that is involved. Shout out to the Tilt Squad. That is going to happen. Yes, all right. So send in your tilts. Send them during the week. I don't care. Message the show.
Yep.
All right. We love you. Shout out. All right. Back to what we like.
The chat
to do.
is really going to start blowing up now.
Yeah, I hope so.
They're going to start making them
up. Just a real quick one, Mr. Shout out Swanson. Sunday, it is Sunday. We are
start with that.
We're going through here, and I have to get going on this because I'm playing producer and I'm doing a really bad job. Bill Schneider, shout out, yo boys.
What up,
looking
Bill?
Good.
That's my dude,
my man. All right, Zach has one here, and this is an interesting one.
Go. Oh, I like this.
Tyreek Hill or Olave? I mean,
Christian Gonzalez playing?
No.
Tyreek.
No, he's out.
Give me Tyreek.
Yeah, he gets Alex Austin.
Give me
I
Tyreek.
think welcome back, Tyreek, for at least a week.
372 days since Tyreek had to catch over 30 yards.
Do you think it happens today?
And shouldn't it have to?
I wonder what his
An
money
entire
line,
season,
I wonder
dog.
what
An
the
entire
odds
season
are
with the fastest
for
man
his
on earth not
receiving
getting
yards.
a 30-yard catch. Like, just catch one at 18 and get 12 more. Like, that doesn't even happen. You know what I mean? Like, even that, because they're blaming it on Tua, but at some point, my dude, like, you caught a slant and you got 40. You know what I mean? And you got pushed out of bounds. That happens every week with a bunch of different receivers. Why wouldn't it happen with Tyreek? So either the Dolphins are completely broken, which is a real possibility, regardless of the shirt I'm wearing. It might be possible, or he's due.
Fair.
Give me Tyreek.
Okay. What do you say, Crooked?
I don't like Olave.
Man, I want to pick Olave, but man, his concussions and
Oof.
the way he gets knocked out again, like I can't.
And Spencer
I don't
Rattler.
feel comfortable. Yeah, and that too. You know what I mean? Like you don't really have a quarterback that's throwing him the ball that you feel confident in, really. So I mean,
He feels confident in Rattler, but it's like unreasonable confidence. It's crazy. Like,
right?
Why
it's
are
one of
you
those
that
things
cocky, my dude?
Yeah. He's done nothing to kind of earn this kind of compliments and kind of glorification that you're giving him and whatnot.
Yeah.
But hey, I guess you got to hype your guy up somehow to get force fed or something like that. You know,
Maybe.
So, but I would go with Tyreek here. You know, not that I'm crazy about it. It does.
No.
obviously
I don't love it.
I mean,
I
hey,
agree. I'm going same. I think we're all on the same page. Olave's nice, but I really can't count on Spencer Rattler, the rattlesnake. I just can't do it. Give me Tyreek Hill on a get right game for Tua a little bit, just a little bit.
I don't even know about that. I'd just rather have one than the other.
I would, yeah.
I don't love
mean,
anything that's happening today.
Yeah. Well, let's.
I guess I'm
that's a tough
sad
tilt.
Dolphins.
It's a tough tilt.
Scorned.
It's an emotional tilt
Scorned.
for Juan, so it's pretty funny.
I don't know if I have any emotions anymore.
So
apathy is more like it.
Let's bring in the positive here.
We're back.
Shout out to Dame Roche.
Yo, Dame.
Bonjour, messieurs. In Paris at the moment. Hope you guys are well.
Dame's like James Bond, bro.
Yo,
he's a real secret agent, bro. Like he's all over the world. I love Dame,
secret
bro.
Dame.
Yeah, secret Dame,
man.
Dame's out there, bro.
Shit, he wants to know. Shout out, Dame is in our military forces. Thank you,
sir.
We love you.
That's why they salute early, baby. Yes.
Should I start Dak against New York or Hurts against Kansas City? And JJ McCarthy or Bo Nix need 2 flex and 1 defense. I have Javonte Williams, Travis Hunter, Ridley, Thielen, or Calvin Austin. And he's got a couple things that we need to pick out here, guys. Let's start out with the quarterbacks. All right, the first one. Should he start Dak?
First of all,
or Hurts?
First of all, prediction: you're gonna end up hitting a button at the end of this. Just so you know. just so you know, this is the first tilt of the week. But go ahead.
Might have the first one of the week.
Let's see how hard we can go through it. What is that?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't you
Wow.
worry.
Oh my God! Well, Mr. Juan, he's preoccupied right now, so I'm gonna take over while he.
Yeah, go ahead, Crooked, because my wife just delivered him fresh fried eggplant. Now, if you're an Italian household and you get the melanzana frita fresca,
bro, if that's what it means to be one of your friends, I'm all for it. You know,
dude, you come over my house.
Bro, you have no
Crooked,
idea.
If you ever come to Jersey,
both of these people,
and you show up at my house, and obviously you will if you ever come to Jersey, you're more than welcome here. Yeah, see, I mean, Juan, I might have to go out on a limb here and make some ribs for my guy.
I kiss him on the mouth with all the sauce all over my face. I grabbed my face with all my hands all greasy.
I met a guy that ate
his ribs
food
are.
for a living, and I changed his aspect and perspective on food for the rest of his life.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Broski, this is
but to this, man, it's a tough. You got some good hard choices here. The tough choices between.
Let's start with the first.
Start with the QBs.
Dak or Hurts.
Yeah, man. Boy, how's Kansas City's run defense? Because I mean, if it's even average or kind of shaky or suspect, I'm really liking Hurts' potential to continue to run the ball and get some rushing touchdowns, at least one here. So I think, but New York's defense.
Kansas City's actually third against running backs so far this year. Obviously, we only have the one game.
How many? Well, you guys talk, but
I think I would go with Dak here, but you're splitting hairs, man. I really don't see a bad choice. I think Hurts could still have a really good game there and still get like a push touchdown. But they're at KC, so I think I'll go with Dak on that particular one.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna weigh in here, and I'm on the opposite side. No offense, but give me Hurts. Give me Hurts. He did it in the Super Bowl where it all counted the most, and I think it's just a replay of the Super Bowl. I think he gets Jalen Carter. Jalen. Who's the guy that got ejected? Jalen Carter. Yeah. I think the defense cleans things up very easily for the offense today. I think Hurts does what he wants against the defense, just like Lamar did.
Just like in the Super Bowl, though?
Oh, I'm sorry. Just like in the Super Bowl, yes.
So, yeah, the reason I like it is because of that, everything you said with the Super Bowl. I like Dak today. Don't get me wrong. At some point, the Giants are going to be a really good defensive line and put pressure on quarterbacks. I don't know if that's today. Dallas needs to win. They probably feel really good about how they played against Philly week 1. So I like Dak a lot. But Hurts was up 34-0 in the Super Bowl and was like, Sirianni, like, why can't we just go for the throat? And he's like, no, we just want to win this game. So then they ended up running it against the brick wall, which is Spagnuolo against the run. Saquon probably doesn't have a great day today. I think Devontae Smith has a good game. A.J. Brown needs 10 targets today. After what happened last week, A.J. Brown owners out there, like, be rest assured, today he's getting 10 targets. I think Jalen Hurts wants to go for it. Like you said, Mr. Controller, like, he's going to run the ball. Like, he's going to get the tush push.
I need A.J. Brown to show up in a bad way.
I feel like Jalen Hurts is the win for the quarterback right here.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
And I have him in my DFS lineup. He's in my.
It's not a East bias either because he's Miami. I'm the Giants. I would never root for an Eagle unless it's fantasy.
I do. I don't hate him.
All right. So we got Hurts out of that one. I want to know the next one: J.J. McCarthy or Bo Nix, and this is the one that I'm having a little bit more trouble with.
That's why this is going to be the total. Just hit the button.
Yeah.
Can you just hit the button? We're already at this point.
Yeah.
And we had eggplant. Like, you know what I mean?
We're fair. I'm gonna have to ship the chain international if Dame.
It might be. Dame always has strong tilts.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. Let's. Tilt of the week.
To be fair, I usually never call for the button. The chef usually hits it when he sees my brain scrambling or I'm digging through my notes.
Wait until I give him an availability to
some information. You know what I mean? I don't want to hit the button. I don't want control.
I'm going to give you control of the button.
I'll be hitting it all the time. I want as many nominees as possible. I want somebody to take the damn chain home. I like all these guys. They're all family.
All right, so I'm gonna break this down a little bit.
JJ Bo.
Yeah, it's
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a little hard.
We already did that with the first one.
I think slow down on Bo Nix a little bit against Indianapolis. I think they're gonna look at what happened in week 1 and say, okay, we need to get the running game going here. I think it's more J.K. Dobbins, R.J. Harvey, dump off script. I mean, obviously, you're playing your Cortland Sutton. Anybody after that, I'm a little suspect on. I'm not putting my money on Evan Ingram today. It's just a tough matchup. I want to see maybe this Colts defense is legit. I'm a little afraid of that. Give me J.J. McCarthy. I think he earned and gained a little bit more confidence at the second half of last week. I think it continues into this week. I understand I said earlier they're going to try to run the ball, control the clock, but he is going to hit JJ to JJ. I think that does happen again against the middling Atlanta secondary. So, yeah, give me JJ here. It's close, but give me JJ.
Commish?
I like it too. Yeah, I like it. I'll take JJ as well. The coach Kevin O'Connell he's like a real legit coach. And
He's a genius.
the whole time that the Bears were having their way with JJ in the first 3 quarters, I mean, he just kind of settled them down, and still was telling them, "Hey, we're going to come back and win this thing. I believe in you," and whatnot. And JJ is a proven winner. We've seen it all through high school and in college. So I think the more games that he gets to play with the other JJ and these Vikings offensive receivers and stuff, he's going to get more comfortable and just look better and better. So I think I'd like JJ between those two for sure.
Yeah, we're making a clean sweep, and I like JJ for all the reasons that both of you said, and also the fact that game has potential shootout possibilities with the Falcons. Like, that's a game that could be like, late high 20s, low 30s, back and forth, and it's going to cause him to be able to get more yards and get more production for your fantasy team, more so than the Broncos and Colts, who both kind of want to play defense, it looks like, at this point. So we'll clean sweep it with JJ for the second part of the tilt.
All right, so we're going to do this together just for time's sake.
Yeah, Juan, I'm happy.
So we need two flex: Javonte, Hunter, Ridley, Thielen, or Calvin Austin. Right off the tip, I'm going Javonte. I'm going Travis Hunter.
Yep.
I'm staying away from Ridley. He's got a tough matchup again.
Yeah,
I'm waiting on it. It's going to open up.
I know.
The schedule opens up for Tennessee,
brutal.
but it's brutal for the first 2 or 3. And I'm going to take Minnesota's defense as well. I think it's a lower scoring game than people think.
Yeah, I'm not going to pick the Eagles defense no matter how much I love Jalen Carter. I think I'm going to go with you exactly right. Exactly that way. Javonte, Travis Hunter, Minnesota defense.
So
Crooked.
the players the same way as well, but I was with you, Mr. Swanson, where you're thinking that it could be a shootout between Minnesota and Atlanta. So that's why.
That's true. That's true.
I'm not sure how much. Unless Minnesota's defense can get a pick 6 or something like that and score on their own, which is possible with Penix being a second-year QB. So if you play Minnesota and it does become a shootout, you're going to need
to the week. A 3-prong tilt of the week. Dame Roche. This is like master class tilting. You want to win that damn chain? Do what Dame just did. And completely. I'm going with you. Jalen Carter's here. He's going to be hungry. Mahomes likes to take chances. He's going to turn the ball over.
You're going to flip it?
Yeah, I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm going
back
to Philly. I'm going back to Philly.
All right, I'll take that.
Let's go.
I'm
We're all
okay
going
with
back
that.
to Philly. Go ahead.
I'm okay with that.
Look at Dame, bro.
He
See what I mean?
He tilted.
Let's go.
I tilted back the other way.
It's too much. Yeah, Mahomes is going to turn it over, trying to do too much and trying to keep up. And yeah. We saw what happened in the Super Bowl. Jalen Carter is going to be out there eating people. Like, yeah, let's go.
Totally.
Yo, shout out Dame, bro. What a tilt, bro.
Yeah, and he's got another one. I'll save it for a little bit. Yeah,
first one of the week.
No. It's a longer one with a dynasty question involved. We have a lot of people in the chat listening.
We'll save that for later. Let's get to people's tilts.
Yeah.
Dame,
I want to highlight it.
He's Bogarting the show.
I'll highlight it. Because he's international, dude. He's in France right now. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, so he's probably having a cocktail. Salud to you, my dude. Thank you for your service, man.
Oh, he's got the Red Bull out there too. Oh, so yellow Red Bull and
Bombay Sapphire.
Little Bombay Sapphire.
Yeah.
Shout out.
It's like gin and pineapple. It tastes like pineapple Fanta.
It's great.
So good. Dangerous.
All right, Lucius in the chat. Oh, did we already do that one?
No, we have not.
Kyler or Mahomes, half-point PPR doesn't really matter for QB.
Kyler.
Is it Kyler?
Miami, Eagles D.
Yeah. Much at home with the much easier team to play against.
Playing against Carolina. What?
I'm going to that game, the Cardinals and the Panthers game today.
Good. Nice. Look at that. On-field correspondent. I love it.
Yeah, I'll check in with you guys. I got some
I like it.
mics that to travel with.
All right, so
Tyler Marv, I love it.
Just meant to put in a half-point PPR for this one. Waddle or David Montgomery? Now, this is a little bit more interesting because, Miami stunk on ice last week.
I don't want nothing to do with them. I'm wearing their jersey.
David Montgomery, we talked about him earlier on the show. We all tilted that way. I think we stick with Montgomery here until we see more out of Waddle.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
want to
that's
see
fair.
anything.
I mean, like I said, Miami's whole offensive system is suspect right now and has
Yes, sir.
questions.
Yeah.
He could blow up. He could have a decent game, whatever. But no. Give me Monty for the floor. It's a half-point PPR. I think somehow he gets in the end zone. Like, yeah, give me that.
Shout out to Shorty. I like that.
El Chori, que lo que?
Tyler in the chat, shout out on YouTube. Start 3 PPR. Monty, Swift, Javante, Ridley, Hollywood.
Ooh, 3, huh?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good
Yo,
one.
Commish, I want to ask you this. Since you have them here, former Bear running back Montgomery, current Bear running back DeAndre Swift. Is DeAndre Swift Jahmyr Gibbs in that offense?
Not even
I saw the
close.
passing work. I saw him coming out on swings.
I have a great answer for that.
I feel like they're going to try to use him as the Jahmyr Gibbs of the Ben McDonald offense.
They may try, but they're not going to get the same results. No,
Okay.
Jahmyr Gibbs is, I think, just a much better runner, especially in between the tackles. He just has a bit more power to him. And Swift is good with catching the ball. He's just as good as a pass catching back as Gibbs maybe. But yeah, no, I don't think Swift is a long-term answer. He definitely needs a Robin. He's not a one back power back and whatnot. So with this one, I would go Monty, Javante, and Hollywood.
Same. Love it.
All right, I'll ride with y'all.
Love it. I thought Swift was going to come out there, but no, I like where you're at. And just to answer your question from my perspective, Juan, Swift is going to be Swift in the Ben Johnson offense.
Okay. Old Swift?
Yeah, it's just going to be Swift.
OG Swift?
Yeah. He was comfortable with it. They gave him an extension. He's fine.
Yeah.
And that's where it is. I don't think it goes past that. Swift was okay. They don't have another running back.
When he came out of college, I thought
even with Roshan back there and the young boy.
I like Monangai, yeah.
Monangai looks okay, but it's going to take some time. He's a rookie draft, 7th round. So I think it's going to take some time. I think Swift, at the beginning of the season, you're going to see more of him, and then as we get latter part of the year, you're going to see more of the rookie. I don't think Roshan. I think Roshan's going to be left for dead. Personally, and they draft another running back next year. However, in this predicament, Monty, yes, slam dunk. Hopefully he gets in the end zone and that'll solidify our pick. But Javante is hands down, and I think Hollywood has a hella upside.
I don't like Javante hands down. I'm a little hesitant to go that far. I will go Monty and Hollywood with both you guys.
Just for the opportunity. Is Jaden Blue playing?
I don't
today?
think he is. They're saying he's not going to play. Yeah.
And even if he does, he's slower on it.
We'll find out.
Let's break our on-road correspondent here.
Oh, I love it.
Just to break the tie. Well, it's not really a tie, but how do you feel about Javante or
Swift, basically,
or Hollywood?
Oh, I like both.
Mr.
Javante
Swanson,
versus
right?
Hollywood? Are we?
Yeah, Javante. Yeah, Monty, Swift, Javante, Ridley, Hollywood. Pick 3.
Oh, he's definitely
organized.
He's thinking
Monty, Javante, Hollywood.
Yep,
no, I got
exactly
on the same board.
Wow.
All
right. Consensus.
Yeah.
Consensus.
That's rare.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Good try, Tyler. But Dame still gets the chain.
All right. And we got to give it in for Jim Rambo, the coolest name in fantasy football.
Yes, sir.
Morning, guys. Need to full point PPR. Keon Coleman, Cooper Kupp, Calvin Austin, and Juju Smith-Schuster. Thanks in advance. He needs 2 full PPR. I like the connection between Keon Coleman I saw this past week. I think it may continue.
He had a lucky catch for a touchdown.
Yes.
That's just my Bills.
The touchdown was a little lucky. Man, I'm going to play Keon Coleman here because, he's not exactly on a heater, but he could be, and I want to see it happen. Cooper Kupp, Calvin Austin, Juju, that's really the conversation that we're having here. Between these 3, pick 1.
I think if Aaron Rodgers squints hard enough, Calvin Austin looks like Randall Cobb.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think he's been at practice and he's like, oh, that looks kind of like Randall Cobb just blurred through the on a drag.
Similar route.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Oh, it's like, oh, that's Randall Cobb. Like, it's close, I think. So
Right.
I think he feels like it's him. So I'm gonna go with Calvin Austin and keep riding that. Once Rodgers, he was one of those people, man. Once he fixates on a guy, he's like, "Ooh, I love Alan Lazard." Like, he's a weirdo. So, like, if he likes Calvin Austin and they think Calvin Austin, also, by the way, built like Randall Cobb because he's like 5'9", 175 pounds, whatever he is. I think I'm gonna go with that.
I don't hate it. Like, he's got a great matchup against Seattle in the rookie and Darian Kendrick. I think Calvin Austin is a great opportunity play.
That's the one weak spot on that secondary,
I
by the way,
don't
because
like
Tariq
Cooper
Woolen and Devin
Kupp.
Witherspoon are awesome.
And Juju Smith-Schuster, I want to
Against
say,
Why does he
I would
keep
think
calling
that.
him Schuster?
because he's been Schustin. He's been Schustin over there in Kansas City.
Is that
Juju Smith-Schuster, no disrespect. I don't want to mess with Cooper DeJean on the field.
You don't want a TikTok
I don't
video
want,
coming
I
out
don't
about
want
you.
none of that.
He might do a TikTok
Yeah,
about you.
I'm not
Juju.
afraid of the Juju Smith-Schuster. Yeah, I'm rolling with you. Keon Coleman, Calvin Austin in this one. I like it. Crook?
Yeah, I agree as well. Just looking, was just looking at the numbers here, and Calvin Austin had a decent amount of targets there. We had 6 targets last week, and hauled in 4 of them. So I think Rodgers is going to continue to kind of look for him and look his way, compared to what Kupp had. Kupp only had 3 targets.
Tough.
So
Tough.
yeah. I think the main dude over there is still Jackson Smith. And I think Rodgers is still going to continue to kind of spread the love around and kind of not fixate on one particular guy. So I like Austin there taking the higher ceiling.
Yeah, I like it. All right. Well, that's a majority. Swan, you're gonna agree with us, or are you gonna stay with Case here? He's good.
He's good with us.
All right. I like it.
Consensus again.
I'm going in and out.
That's okay.
You're in
It's
there.
okay.
You're in there now,
here.
cuz.
You're here. And let's do an Eagles one for Swan on the road. Devontae
like
Smith
it.
or David
Hey, so guys-
Montgomery.
You gotta
Oh,
take
yeah. I'm sorry. Crooked. First and
my bad.
foremost,
Thank
Crooked,
you.
thank you for joining us this weekend.
You're the
Antonio
man.
Conchalo.
Oh, yeah, thank
Everybody that's listening to this show, go subscribe to the Chicago Clubhouse Network, okay? And give a huge shout out to the Crooked Commish on their network as well.
Like, subscribe, unsubscribe,
Dude.
resubscribe, do all that.
If there was anybody that I can count on to sub in when we have an issue, it's Crooked. He loves fantasy football. He loves talking.
And he's a member of the Tilt Squad.
Member of the Tilt Squad.
OG.
Speaking his mind on fantasy football. He woke up today at 6 a.m. to join this show. He's out in Arizona. He's out there. I don't know time zones. You know what I mean? It's probably like
They don't do the time zone. They just mind their business.
yeah, they have their own
You're on the
time
Monday,
zone.
right?
I like
So
that. It is my
it's
business.
even harder to track for me. I don't do time zones. We learned this lesson last week.
That's because the East Coast is the Lord's time zone.
Yeah. We just
Everybody
come first
knows.
in everything. Anyway, big shout out to Crooked. Antonio, thank you so much for coming out here. Plug whatever you want to plug. Here's your 30
Yes, sir.
seconds of fame. Go
No,
ahead.
absolutely. No, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me on. I love being the substitute tilter here. So anytime,
love
like I
it.
said, somebody can't make it, like I said, call me. I'm your guy. I'm here for you guys.
I may just
And
call you just
vice
to have you
versa
on the
as
show
well. Like I said,
regardless.
hey, I'm here for that too. Even though it's an early morning, I'm already up anyways because football's got me going, and I'm
Let's
jazzed up
go.
and ready to get this shit on the road. So, but like I said, as always, I extend the offer to you guys as well. Mr. Swanson, I know you just had a baby, so your hands are a little full. But at any Wednesday night, any Wednesday nights you guys feel like talking fantasy football at the clubhouse, more than welcome. Chef, you've been there multiple times, so
Love
of
it.
course you're more than welcome to join us anytime you guys have a
I almost
Wednesday
jumped
night,
in this
come kick
past
it with
weekend.
us.
I almost
So.
did.
I
did.
gotta come kick it with
might-
you. I gotta come kick it.
It all
with you.
depends on personal time, how much I have.
I gotta come kick it with you one of these Wednesdays.
Yeah, no.
Well,
Absolutely.
Crooked, thank
like
you
I
so
said,
much.
hit me up on Facebook Messenger, find me, and we'll extend. Yes, absolutely. Guys, best of luck to you guys this rest of this fun Sunday in
You
the
too,
tilts.
man.
Shout
You
out
too.
Crooked. Shout out
Go get 'em,
Chicago
son.
Clubhouse Network.
Shout out, Crubs.
Have a good
Enjoy
day.
the game today.
Have a good one. Yeah, have fun out there.
Yo.
Be
Have
safe.
fun at the game.
Love you, my guy.
Yeah.
We'll talk later. Peace. All right, so Swanson has one which he's frozen on the screen a little bit, but don't mind the
Don't worry
picture.
about that.
Just get the audio in there. You have a truck tilt.
The
in the
audio's
truck.
in there, then it works.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're good.
We hear you
Audio's
crystal clear
perfect.
on audio. What's your truck tilt of the day? I want to hear.
Yeah, we
this.
had a truck tilt. Before we get to the truck tilt, who did we bring up to have Monty or Smitty?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, we
and by the
on
way,
that.
it's Devontae Smith for me because in the Super Bowl
Yeah,
he should have
it's-
gone
it's-
way off.
It's Lucius.
Yeah.
Lucius,
One of our first year
OG
first
tilter,
year
OG tilter, baby. They're here.
OG tilt
Devonta
squad.
Smith or David Montgomery.
Devontae.
Yeah, it's Smitty for me. I know it's Smitty for
Yeah.
Juan, Chef. Historically, Smitty and AJ eat when there's no Goddard. I mean, to me, that's I'm leaning heavy. Devontae.
Smash.
Yeah, I think
Smash
you're right
Devontae
there.
today.
I think Devontae
I don't think
Devonta
either of them have a bad game.
has a higher ceiling than David Montgomery.
Higher ceiling, yeah.
If it's a flex situation and your top roster looks great, I mean that's where I can see you just flexing David Montgomery as a floor option. But yeah, if you're looking for a great start today, into the night game, it's a 4:00 game for the Eagles. Give me
425 America's game of the week, baby.
Give me Devonta today. It's going to be a good one. I can't wait for this matchup.
Go Birds.
All right,
Go
Jim
Birds.
Rambo also has
All right,
another
truck
one.
tilt.
Oh, sorry.
truck
Truck
tilt.
tilt.
Truck
Go
tilt,
ahead.
truck
Go
tilt,
ahead.
truck
Truck
tilt.
tilt.
All right, truck tilt. All right, so my man Buddy Mooney up here, who has Brock Bowers on Monday night. Deep Dynasty League. Buddy, who was it? Sorry, it's Mayer. So it's either Mayer. So Kittle's down, so he's got Mayer that he could put in, or Calcaterra.
Ooh,
Wow. I like Calcaterra for one of those stupid
Yeah,
anytime
so he
touchdown
actually,
parlays.
so he has Kittle, but Kittle is
Love
out. So
Grant
depending on
Calcaterra
how
today.
We don't know what's happening with Bowers right now. This is a decision you got to make sooner than later. And I do like Calcaterra today also. He did pick up Calcaterra.
good pickup.
So Mayer, Cal, and or Tongas.
I will go with Mayer. I think regardless
You go
of
Mayer?
whether or not Bowers plays, I think they run enough 12 personnel where Mayer has just as likely a chance to score as either of Tonjas or Calcaterra. And then on top of that, he's going to get 3 or 4 catches or looks regardless of Bowers' availability, even if Bowers does play. I think
like
I'd still
that.
go with
Okay.
Mayer. You know what I mean? They took him high. He was great in Notre Dame. Like, he was a good prospect. So if, God forbid, Bowers doesn't play, he's smash. But even if he plays, I think he still gets enough usage. And just like I said, I bet you Vegas has the same odds on Tonjas, Calcaterra, and Mayer scoring touchdowns. Like, they got to be
That's-
really, really close.
You know, speaking
I'd
of
say that's
Vegas,
fair.
I'll jump in here, guys. I'm on the same page here. I like Calcaterra as a quick fill-in if you have no other option. However, Michael Mayer was involved in the offense last week when Bowers had a very good game.
Yeah.
You know, he did Bowers. I was tracking him during the week. He had some limited practices, and then he practiced on a limited basis even on Friday. I think he will play. I think he will be involved. I think he could be a little bit of a decoy. I think Michael Mayer is definitely
or limited.
definitely a better play than
That's a good point.
Calcaterra today. With the matchup against the Chargers, with the 12 personnel from Chip Kelly, I think it's hands down Michael Mayer for me.
Truck tilt on the road
that.
on
I like that.
995, baby.
First truck
95
tilt.
North.
First truck
I
tilt
love
in
that.
6 years.
That was great. That was great.
All right, who we got next?
Let's get it.
Oh, I don't know.
You're on the J. Cole song, I-95. Oh, it was 95 South, right?
It was 95 South. Is the
Yeah, you're on 95 North. I like it. Tilted on fantasy football. Dig it.
All right. Let's go into the long one from Dame. I don't
This
want to.
too
I don't want to
easy
miss
for
it.
me now.
I don't want to miss it. So, lastly, he said he needs our advice.
that's one.
He's playing in a dynasty
Fire.
league. He won the league last year. Shout out
Champions,
trophies,
the Tilt Squad. That's what we do.
So he got offered a trade package. They offered him Scary Terry
Okay.
and Njoku and a 27 first for Derrick Henry, who he has, obviously. My quarterback hurts. My running backs are Barkley, Gibbs, Henry, Chuba. That does start. My wide receivers are Devonta, Metcalf, Shakir, and in my lineup, and my tight ends are just Kincaid and Pitts. So he's looking
That's
to
his main
improve.
starters.
He's looking to improve his tight ends. He's looking to improve his wide receiver room, but you're taking away one of your cornerstones in Henry to do so.
Don't
I like
do it.
being deep at
Don't do it.
right? No, right, Swanson. I like being deep at RB,
Don't
man.
do it. Don't do
Gary
it.
Terry was 25. I'd say yeah, but he's
For sure,
29.
for sure. It's harder to do that.
Yeah, and Njoku's probably like 27,
29?
28. Yeah,
He's
I'm pretty
old?
sure Scary Terry's 29. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you get two old guys and you lose the first round pick. For
Right.
Henry still has so much juice in the field.
If you were getting a young receiver and a young tight end and a first,
No, he
I
gets
would
a
do it.
first. He gets Njoku, who could be on the road next year with
But it's
Fannin coming out of the woodwork.
2027 first.
Yeah, it's not next year's
Nah,
pick.
dude. Nah, dude.
Yeah,
Henry,
no, I'm
you won last year.
Henry.
You know what's better
You're
than
gonna win
winning?
again.
You know, you know what's better than winning? Running it back. That's what's better than
Oh,
winning.
and you
know
get a
what I mean?
first. Yeah,
Back
even
to
with
back.
the first. Yeah, no. Don't do it.
Run it back.
Take 2 years in a row. Do it 2 years in a row.
Back to back.
Oh,
Nah, back
when he
to
does
back.
this.
The Dynasty League. They hate it, guys. These dudes hate it, baby. Back to
yeah.
back. 3 out
I'm
of 5, by the
coming for
way. 3 out of 5. I didn't 3P, but I 3 out of 5. Don't 3 out of 4
I'm
actually.
for
Yeah. But no, Dame. I think you're good.
Shout out Dame with the tilt of the weekend got me to flex my trophies.
Yeah, run it for another year.
Dame Roche
Run it
for the
another
win
year.
today, dog.
You could probably still get value out of Henry, who will have a good year this year. If you really want to make a move on him, you can trade him at the end of the season, but try to go back to back.
Right. And he also got offered Pacheco, Monty, and the
Pacheco,
2027
Monty.
fourth, which you should reject as well.
Reject it. Derrick
I would
Henry's
reject
damn
that,
good.
sir.
still.
They're trying to
Run it
lowball
back. Run
you,
it
dude.
back. Yeah,
They're
that's
trying to
fine.
lowball
you.
No,
Lowball you.
I'm not- I'm
Unless
not-
you're getting a
You're
first
not starting
plus
either one of them.
a first plus a younger running back, I would consider.
If it was
Next year,
like I said, if it was a
2026.
younger receiver, well, if it was a McLaurin and you gave me like a really good prospect, a good young receiver, I might reconsider.
How about Ja'Cory Krosky
No.
Merritt?
Let's not talk about 7th round picks that are
first.
flashing right now. He's not Arian Foster yet. Let's wait. Let's see a couple weeks what happens. You know what I mean? We're not doing that.
All right. Well, let's get into another one then. Stephen
go.
Grease.
Welcome in.
Welcome. Thank you for joining the show.
Yes, sir.
He has a PPR, Waddle or Walker. Ooh, we talk about Kenneth Walker today. I love it. Dak, Lawrence, Stafford, Penix for his QB, and Ingram, Pitts, Fannin. Oh, I'm going to love that one as well. Let's start out with the first one, Waddle or Walker. I'm assuming it's also a flex question, obviously.
It's PPR. I'm going Waddle, dog. I don't want to. You know how I feel about the Dolphins. It's Charbonnet's eating into that, and then it's against the Steelers, and that game should temper down. The Steelers shouldn't be in a 30-30 matchup again. That's an aberration. That should not happen. That's not how Arthur Smith wants to play football. That's not how Mike Tomlin wants to play football. They want to control the clock, limit the game. I don't like the game script of that Seattle game. Let me get Waddle to start.
I'm on the other side of it, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm
quite
on the
frankly.
side
Walker.
too.
I'm a big fan of Walker. I drafted him in our dynasty league.
Yeah,
Record.
well, he's also a great running back.
He's also a great running back. And even though he is splitting carries with Charbonnet, I think they want to get it done on the ground today and control the clock, just like
They have to.
Tom. What's his name?
Ben McDonald. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I think it goes back and forth. Seattle's run defense is pretty weak. I think Pittsburgh's run defense is pretty weak. Second worst in the league last week. I think they're going to give up some run, even though it was against CMC. However, I think Walker can get it done more so than Waddle. I'd rather bet on a sure guy getting the ball, even if it is for only 10 to 12 carries.
That is what it is.
Let me see if Walker is going to punch it in the end zone. I want to see it happen, and I think it will this week. Swanson, what do you say on the Walker Waddle deal?
No, I lean the walk away with everything that you said too. And the way it goes, you're gonna lose Waddle for a quarter, maybe. He's gonna go out. And
the
he'll
worst.
come back in always.
Oh,
right?
it goes the hammy.
Right.
Really?
And I just can't
The worst.
trust that. I really, really did not like what I saw last week. It all just feels bad. I'm sorry, Juan. I know that's your boys, but
I know. It's just that
just-
you know what? Christian Gonzalez
looks
isn't
bad,
playing.
too.
The secondary from New England
I
isn't
know.
very good. I'm just taking a chance here because I feel Sharp. I said it last week, and I feel like Charbonnet's eating into Walker's opportunity is the what I
He
feel.
is a lot.
But I feel like, you know
Week
what?
2,
If you want floor, you want safe 10 carries, like the chef said, 12. Yeah, go with Walker. But the home run, maybe I get a
yeah, the floor
touchdown.
would be the.
Waddle. But I'll go
If
Walker
it's all
with
the
y'all.
same league, maybe we get some of that home run stuff on the other side too. But
Yeah.
we'll go.
Hey, Juan.
Move on to the next one between. Go.
I have a little insight here just for your big DFS or your big 19-cent bet. You may want to double think Tyler Johnson. We just got news that Tre'Davious White is going to play today for the Bills.
Oh no, he's a victim.
He's a victim.
Yeah, he's a
Tyler
victim.
Johnson.
Yeah. Tyler Johnson's a good receiver now. Don't mess around. That boy was good in
I know
Tampa.
he
They just
was
had
good.
too many people. The boy Tyler Johnson's not bad.
Okay,
Guys,
I'm just giving you the heads
we'll
up,
give you a
just in
beat.
case you wanted
Mr.
to change
Swanson,
that. He was one on offense.
Why are we talking about Tyler Johnson? Because he is the Jets' second or third wide receiver, and I put him in one of my crazy parlays where 10 players to score a touchdown, and they only allowed me to bet 19 cents because obviously why would they let me bet
Because
more
they're
than
scared.
that? Because I would have bet $19 and I would have been a millionaire. It's $247,000 for 10 different guys to score a touchdown, and it just so happens that Tyler Johnson is one of them. That's all. It's him and Darius Slayton and Juwan Johnson.
I just saw the news pop up. I figured I'd give you the option.
Thank you.
Switch.
I'm not switching that.
That's fine.
Tre'Davious
So
White,
it's 2-1.
He's been a suspect. He's been a victim for a couple years now. Ever since he got a fantastic corner in his day, suspect. When he was with the Rams, suspect. He was a victim. And now going over there to the Bills, he's still a victim. It's okay.
Yeah, he was iffy. He was limited in practice all week, so maybe he is a victim this week. Maybe I want to double down on Tyler Johnson.
It's probably Garrett Wilson.
I'm going
just
to put
saying
that in there.
The
Tyler
odds
Johnson
improve in a certain way when you make Tyler Johnson the guy.
Oh, Tyler Johnson, anytime touchdown plus a Bills victory money line might be intriguing.
Plus 550. All I'm saying.
Ooh, I like that. Oh,
Let's just turn it into a DFS hybrid.
Just him by himself.
Anyway, all right.
Back to the tilt.
So let's get back to the big tilt from Steven Grease.
Walker, we went with Walker.
All right. So Dak, Lawrence, Stafford, Penix. I'm staying away from Penix. Like I said earlier on the show, I think Atlanta tries to run the ball more with Bijan. For me, really, it's between Dak and Trevor Lawrence.
I'm gonna go with Dak. Out of the four,
I'll go with Dak.
Cincinnati's going to be a little better than people think. Al Golden is the defensive coordinator there. They're blitzing a lot more. They're going to try to put pressure on people. That's why Flacco didn't have the success that you anticipated.
Last secondary. Week. Al Golden's the defensive coordinator. Yeah.
It's better than it was with Adam Romo. I think Dak is probably the win here. Stafford, I love, but the Titans defense is really good too. Interior pressure. Historically, West Coast teams traveling East Coast and playing in that early window don't do very well. They kind of get off the bus slow. Like usually that doesn't happen. I do like Penix for the potential shootout aspect of that. But yeah, I'm not gonna, against Brian Flores. No, everybody else has a bad matchup. I think Dak has the easiest path to fantasy success today.
Fair. And mainly Juan, that's why I'm on board. I know Lawrence may have a higher upside.
Yeah, because it could be a shootout.
Because it could be a little bit more of a shootout against the Bengals defense. So. But I think Dak is solid for you this week, Steven. And then let's move on to the tight end conversation. Okay. Ingram, Pitts, or Fannin. Ingram didn't do too much.
The health dog.
He was practicing lightly this week,
but he was hurt during that game.
I don't want to put my trust in Ingram. Unfortunately, I think it's Pitts or Fannin. And
does it help you with Pitts that Harrison Smith isn't playing for the Vikings, or he's questionable, but he was banged up?
Harrison Smith is going to play. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't really matter too much for me.
Okay.
I think Pitts is the option here. Fannin, yes, he got some targets. And Njoku probably spoke up in practice and said, 100%. Yo, old Joe, where are we at here?
Yeah.
Where were we last year when you threw me
and
12
also,
targets?
They didn't know him. So that was the last player you game plan where you take away Judy, you take away Njoku, you take away Cedric Tillman. Oh, Fannin's open. Duh, because we gave him to you.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's taking whatever they gave him. And Fannin was the answer. I don't think it's a quick jump on the Fannin train. Yes, you wanted to pick him up everywhere in waivers just in case, especially in Dynasty. But I think Pitts here, if the Vikings fall behind, which I believe they will, this week up against Minnesota. I think they were going to have to throw. Pitts last week, I believe he had 6 to 7, maybe 8, even 8 targets. Caught what, 5 to 6 of them. I don't know the statistics off the top of my head, but I'm going to go with Pitts here for the target share. Drake London and Darnell Mooney limited in practice all week. They are going to play, but I think they lean on Pitts a little bit more because he had those full reps in practice all week.
Yeah, I just like the potential matchup, like the shootout thing with that game. If I'm going to pick a game to go over this week, it's probably that one. And Pitts had 7 catches on 8 targets. He only had 59 yards.
7 catches on 8 targets. 78% of the snap.
78% of the snaps.
Yeah, he's on the field. He's on the field a lot. And then so there's no Van Ginkel this week for the Vikings. Like, you know what I mean? Like I know he's an edge guy, but he likes to chip the tight end and cause problems around the screen game and the short stuff that they like to do with Pitts. But yeah, I like Pitts out of that group too. I would go with that. Shout out Stephen Grease. Like, welcome in. Good tilt.
Yeah, no. I think it was a great tilt.
Yeah.
It was a 3-piece. I just can't find it on my screen right now. I apologize. I'm a bad producer. That's why we have Swanson.
Swanson is the producer.
Oh, my
extraordinaire.
Chad Anderson, shout out. Thanks for jumping in, bud. Happy Sunday.
Back,
love it. We be wrestling.
We be wrestling.
Wrestling. Who should I start? Pick one. DK Metcalf, Ricky Pearsall. Ooh, this is a good one. Or Calvin Ridley, half-point PPR.
Dan, that's going to be my point.
Off the rip, I'm going to take Calvin Ridley out of it. I don't like him. Stinks on ice this week. Bad matchup.
It's a tough matchup.
Yeah.
But that's my point right there.
Okay.
Also, Calvin Ridley would have had a really good week last week, even though it was against the Broncos, if he didn't drop the damn ball. But that's neither here nor there. I think that's where DK over Ricky Pearsall just barely. But I can't, I'm down on DK a little bit this week, facing the former team. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'll take him over Ricky Pearsall. Give me DK.
I think it's a flip a coin and find out kind of day for DK Metcalf and Ricky Pearsall. Both
close.
We don't know where it's going. Okay. We got Mac Jones. Macaroni Jones finally in the San Francisco offense.
That's really his name, bro.
Yeah, McCorkle Jones.
Yeah,
but
it is funny.
But it is funny. It will never not be funny.
Name a little bit, but on a real
I don't even know what language
side,
that's in. It's not even funny because it's weird or racist. It's just because
it's a family name.
McCorkle.
It's a family name.
It's a family name.
His dad was named McCorkle. I don't know. I'm flabbergasted.
Well, then his granddaddy was a jerk because that's
granddaddy was a jerk.
All right, we're not making fun of Mac here.
Come on, man. You got a little AJ upstairs. Why you gonna name somebody McCorkle? That's rude.
All right, let's talk about McCorkle real fast and the possibility that he could throw to Ricky Pearsall at least 10 times today because the fact that Kittle's out. Juwan Jennings was limited in practice all the way up until Friday. He's still whining about his contract. I could see CMC having a very good game today, but, they do need to stretch the field a little bit. I think they try to do it through Pearsall. On the other side, DK Metcalf, he gets shadow coverage by Tariq Woolen from Seattle, which
revenge game though.
Revenge game. But Rodgers has to put it there.
I think he gets force fed because of that.
Right, Rodgers is a jerk like that. Yeah,
he's such a wiener with his whole I'm just against the whole Jets organization, everything. I think he's gonna intentionally feed DK just to be like, this is your revenge game, and just push that whole narrative and feed him the ball.
100%.
As much as the narrative 100%. Sounds fun, I'm going to go with Ricky Pearsall here. I think he has a higher ceiling against the Saints.
Who does that.
Yeah. With the absence of Kittle, I think Pearsall works.
I like Pearsall as a play this week. That's where I'm tilting that shit.
And if I don't want to look at my rankings because I know they're close. I'm going to go with Pearsall here. I think it's a safer and pretty similar ceiling play.
I don't know if it's safer, and I don't like McCorkle, but I'm willing to tilt with you because I'm so close between these two guys. I don't know which one to play. And no, I don't have either one of them in my daily lineups. But all right, I'll go with Pearsall. I'll tilt with you.
Fair.
I think Pearsall is the smart play.
But
I wouldn't be surprised if it had the pettiness.
The petty 15 target game to DK is a possibility.
I can really see that happening.
It's a real possibility.
He's the only quarterback who has the capability to have any sort of a petty impact on how many targets the guy gets.
And they did it last week. DK dropped the ball, and then Rodgers went back to him immediately. You know what I mean? And he'll force feed his number one guy. You saw him do it for years with Jordy Nelson, Devontae Adams. Like he when he has a guy, he force feeds that guy. So there's a possibility of that happening. But I'd rather take my chances with Ricky Pearsall against a really bad Saints defense, like you said, with no Kittle and the opportunity being there. I'll take that.
All right. JAC, welcome back. Long-time listener.
Yes, sir.
Hollywood Brown, and I can't say Hoboken anymore, even though I did put it in
you can.
Yeah, he does stink sometimes.
After last
but he's
week,
not stinking today. I don't think he stinks today.
You don't think he gets Q9? You don't think he gets Quinyon Mitchell?
I think he does okay. I think he has at least 4 to 5 catches with 70 yards receiving.
That's respectable.
But is that good enough to beat Jameson Williams today? And that's the real question here for JAC. Up against that,
Jalen Johnson playing?
3/4.
Yes, Jalen Johnson is playing.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let me
because it's almost 11:30.
Let me confirm it.
Once we find out, because it makes a huge difference. Like whether or not the number 1 corner on the Bears, probably a top 5 corner in the NFL. If he's not playing, that gives you a little bit of a chance for. And they were also banged up at safety and Kyler Gordon,
Johnson,
the slot corner.
All right, so I'm sorry to interject. Full practice throughout. He's a go.
He's a go. Okay, then I probably would go Hollywood Brown with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Hollywood Brown. I think Jameson Williams gets his, but I think he needs to get into the end zone to really make you happy. I think Hollywood Brown
home run.
with the exceptions and the holes. Xavier Worthy out. I think Hollywood Brown is the first look for Patrick Mahomes today.
Yeah, J-Mo's like Azakim or Deshaun Jackson in their prime, like one of those guys that you're like, he could hit a home run for me today and 3 catches, but it was for $142 and 2.
I think Kelty might be a sneaky tight end anytime touchdown today.
I don't like that at all.
I think he's dead.
Exactly why it's a sneaky one.
I think the Eagles are going. I'm about to bench him, dude. I'm about to put Brenton Strange in for Travis Kelce, dude.
Chad Anderson, shout out, happy Sunday, fellas. I don't know if I put that on there. I might have it.
Did, but still, happy Sunday, baby. You can't say that enough.
Lucius has a hot take. He says Devontae Smith is going to have a good day today. I could be wrong, but he is so good against Kansas City.
100%. When they went for that home run ball, what did they call it? The kill shot or whatever they called it? No. During the game, Jalen Hurts went to Sirianni and they wanted to kill that game and score that touchdown. I forgot what they called the play, but they've been working on it all week and he wanted to go for it to like put the Chiefs away. And they threw that touchdown to Devontae in the Super Bowl. I think you see that same play call today at some point over the top. And I think they really go for the jugular today to prove a point. Like we could have beat y'all like 45-0. Like they could have put up a 50 burger the way they were playing in that Super Bowl. That game, I think that game gets ugly before,
Well, I think we lost Mr. Swanson on the road. No, he's still traveling. He's jumping back and in. I love the hot take, Lucius. Go for it. Our big fan, Matt McCoy. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us on the Facebook platform.
Yes,
fellas. I missed getting on here last week, but excited for week 2.
We're here now, baby.
Happy for you. Excited to be here for you, Matt. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ooh. Do I go with Daniel Jones for the Superflex or Russell Wilson? Also, do I go with Devontae or Josh Downs for a flex spot? Let's do the Devontae thing first. I'm all on board with Devontae after that last 2 we just had.
Hey, shout out. Like everybody talks about Pat Surtain, and he's a little banged up for the Denver Broncos, but they don't just have Patrick Surtain. They have Jahdae Barron and they have Riley Moss. Like those are really, really good corners. Like they're elite at all 3 spots. Like not elite, but really, really good at all 3 spots. So caution your receivers going up against the Broncos moving forward. See Calvin Ridley, for example, last week. So give me Devontae Smith on that second part of that.
Yeah, I don't even think it's a real question between Devontae Smith and Josh Downs.
No.
I think you're more wishing and hope. You have a little bit of more hopium for Josh Downs to get into the end zone. But last week it was the Michael Pittman show, and I think
Tyler Warren.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the Devontae Smith side makes all the sense in the world. What I'm really trying to figure out though is on the same game, Daniel Jones
Daniel
Giants. Oh man, against the Dallas Cowboys.
That's a really tough
Give me Daniel Jones. He looked a little bit better than Russ did. I think Russ is going to have his issues. Even with Deron Bland out, I don't care. I think Daniel Jones is going to be okay.
That's an ugly flex, dude.
It's an ugly flex.
Sorry, Matt. That's
I'd love to know who's out there on waivers, if anyone. This may be a dynasty league that we're looking at here.
If you got Daniel Jones or Russell Wilson as your options,
it's got to be a super flex league. I don't think there's.
It is a super flex. That's what he said.
Yeah, we didn't draft a quarterback, so I think is it?
I'll go Danny Dimes. He might have to scramble for his life. He's going to be running from Nick Bonito. All right. I don't love it because he did steal a touchdown from Jonathan Taylor, who, by the way, got 2 chances to score the damn touchdown and then didn't score. And then here goes Daniel Jones sniping. That's cool. So maybe that happens again. The Broncos are a tough defense. I think that game's going to be low scoring.
Mm-hmm.
And Russell Wilson is an interception and a fumble in the first half away from the second half Jackson Dart experience starting today.
No, it won't happen today.
Oh, we bring in Jameis first. We're gonna eat some dubs.
No, I don't think they go away from him yet.
It's so bad.
I think they make him play until he plays himself out of the league.
But doesn't he do that with an interception and a fumble today?
Anything to
he did that a couple of years ago
by putting Jackson Dart in early. They are not winning anything big this year with the setup they have.
What?
They're not.
You don't think so?
They're a couple pieces away. Andrew Thomas isn't even playing today.
That's a big problem.
So once Andrew Thomas is healthy, yeah, sure, put Jackson Dart in. Until then, let Russell Wilson be the pin cushion for whatever team we're playing. Sorry, that's just how I feel.
You're entitled to that feeling. You're wearing that jersey. I'm wearing this one. I hate the Dolphins too. I know what it's like to be a self-loathing.
It just hurts my soul. Like I don't want to put in a rookie quarterback that we spent a first-round pick.
Did you see how disgruntled?
He's gonna be
Neighbors
great.
looks terrible. Malik Neighbors is so sad, dude. He looks dejected after every play. Like this guy, Russ.
It's because Russ can't hit him on a go.
So if he's cooked, we're not tanking because Dable ain't keeping his job.
Fun fact, I think Dable does keep his job.
That's crazy to me.
Because Jackson Dart will come in at some point in the season, and change the narrative for the team.
We're waxing philosophical, guys. This is a fantasy football show. We're take our analysts and fan hats off and go Daniel Jones for you, Matt McCoy, today because he's got the rushing upside. He's got the rushing upside, and the Giants think on ice. Apparently,
we went down the wormhole a little bit on Russell Wilson's near future
on this tilt. Woof, but Daniel Jones.
It's Daniel Jones.
Woof.
All right, let's.
I gotta love it. Gotta love fantasy football.
Oh, and he's got one more.
Here we go.
In his other league.
He's got to bring 2 ends.
Why
you gotta get uglier?
Yeah, see, it gets uglier. Give me Rodgers. I want Rodgers over Mac. Is it Daniel Jones or Mac Jones?
It's probably Daniel.
Yeah, you're right. Give me Rodgers in this scenario.
Even though I'm wearing this jersey, and there is a possibility with no Christian Gonzalez at home, they cook the Patriots with that sun the way they like to do at 1:00 in the afternoon, and somehow find a way to get it done. I'm not going to trust Tua right now in that offense. They looked way too bad last week against the Colts. Give me Rodgers.
Fair. Swanson, you got any argument on that?
Nah, he went Rodgers.
No argument.
Okay.
Rodgers.
Chad's got a little bit of a long one here. Stay with me, guys. Sam Laporta, Juwan Johnson, Kayshon Boutte, Calvin Austin. He needs to start 1 tight end and then flex 2 of the other 3. So between the tight end, Laporta or Juwan Johnson starting?
I have Juwan Johnson in my DFS lineups if it helps.
I mean, it does not really help too much in this scenario. I think
you got to start Laporta.
Personally, you're starting Laporta. You're already flexing Juwan Johnson, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
and then it's a toss up between Boutte and Calvin Austin.
Let's do that.
So, Swanson, do you disagree with the Laporta and Johnson starting in this scenario at all?
No, I would go with Laporta, and with the next one, I think I would take Boutte.
Ooh, fair.
I think
Boutte
he's emerging a little bit.
Both in my DFS. Nice. Both in my DFS lineups. Boutte and
so
Calvin
let's
Austin.
dissect it a little bit then, shall we?
Yeah.
For our listeners?
Yes.
All right. Boutte going up against Rasul Douglas.
Woof.
All right. And then Calvin Austin going up against the
Devin Witherspoon.
Darian Kendrick. I think Calvin Austin could have a sneaky good game, dude.
I'm telling you,
I don't know
Aaron
if he has
Rodgers,
a better game than
Aaron Rodgers starts to think that he's Randall Cobb. He used to be number 18. This one's 19. Like it starts to look the same. At you're 40 years old. It's like, hey, look like Randall Cobb.
Yeah,
the ball.
Why is he moving like Ray Charles?
Did you watch him this week? He was walking into sacks. He was like, oh well, I can't scramble this way. The one time he scrambled, he boogied to the right Everybody else was running a pattern to the left. And he ran to the right. He's like, oh, my God, there's nothing but defenders on that side. I'm just going to eat this sack. And he just waddled over and just got sacked by big-ass Quentin Williams. Okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, give me it's tough. I like both, but give me Calvin Austin. Booty's going to do his thing, but I don't trust that they're going to throw that much. I think they're going to be up. I think Ramondre Stevenson has a sneaky, really good game.
We talked about a Trevion Henderson game. So give me Calvin Austin.
Yeah. It could be a game where they get 30 carries out of the backfield.
And this is going to be a 12 or 20. This is a questionable one that I will like write down for later. Like, I like these ones that are deeper.
Like I said, I got Calvin Austin and Booty as a
they're real close, but I'll go with Austin on this. That's not a problem. And then he needs to start. Oh no, we talked about the tight ends. Calvin might be something this year with Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, exactly.
And Booty might be the wide receiver one. We haven't. You know what though? We got to give Diggs a chance to get healthy because it does take time to come back from that injury. He shouldn't even really be out there yet, but he's going to come back slowly, and eventually he's going to be like, okay, I'm healthy now. Give me the ball, because you know how Diggs gets down, so that'll hurt Booty in the end. But this week he's a good play. It's not a bad start either way between Booty and Calvin Austin, but I'll go Calvin Austin.
All right, so we got things going on with the wide receivers. Let's go back to Jim Rambo. Also for my flex half-point PPR, Keon Coleman, Devontae Adams, or Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Thanks and good luck today.
Good luck to you too, yes sir.
Half-point, Keon Coleman, Devontae Adams, or Keenan Allen. I'm going with Keenan, man. He looks solid.
Keenan Allen Monday night against the Raiders. That's who you're going?
Give it to me.
I'm going to go Tay, bro. I'm going to go Devontae. The Titan secondary is absolutely atrocious.
He gets L'Jarius Sneed. He could beat him.
He's not right yet. L'Jarius Sneed is like Diggs, coming back from injury and a little bit too early to come back from injury.
Fair. He got beat up last week.
Yeah, and he's going to get – I think he gets beat up again. I think Devontae Adams will cook him. If they put him one-on-one, he's going to cook him. Him or Puka, or both, gonna have really, really good games.
Any speak on the Keon Coleman?
He had a lucky touchdown, and Keenan Allen also had a touchdown against a bad Chiefs secondary.
He gets shadow coverage by Ahmed Garner today.
Who does? Keenan Allen?
Yeah, Keon Coleman.
Oh, Keon Coleman.
Yeah,
he gets sauce.
I think Keenan Allen has a better day.
It's either Keenan Allen or Devontae Adams for sure.
Take Keon Coleman out of it. Right, but half-point PPR.
Give me Devontae.
You're looking for a touchdown. Devontae would sway me a little bit more for half-point.
Give me Devontae.
But keep me in Keontae. Oh, man. Oh.
It's Devontae Adams.
No, it's not, dude.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Listen, on the Chargers.
No, it's Tilt of the week. All right. So for our second half of the show, Jim Rambo,
thank you.
You got us tilting Devontae Adams or Keenan Allen to this week. We're gonna have to wait till Monday night to figure this one out.
That's another thing.
I like to chase it. Yeah, no,
I like it. And
I'm
it's
not
a 10 o'clock game.
We're talking about
anything. Listen,
I'm going to wake up Tuesday morning and find out who
this
won.
is the greatest time of the week. This is the greatest time of the year, fantasy football and all that, right? It is Sunday, my dude. As Mr. Swanson says, now it is Monday. It is midnight. We've had an entire 24 hours of football. We're late in it. Now it's 12:30 a.m. on Tuesday morning, basically, by the time Keenan Allen scores that late lucky touchdown and you win your league. That's so much fun. Like that, chasing that is such a thrill. But getting it at 1 o'clock from Devontae is also awesome. And knowing that you have it in the bag. It's a really, really good tilt, man. Tilt of the week candidate.
It's a great
shout out Dame Roche and shout out Jim Rambo for the 2 tilts of the week this week. You guys are both in the running for the Amon-Ra St. Brown chain early in the game.
Early in the game.
Week 2. We're here. I'm gonna stick with my guns and I'm gonna go Devontae.
All right, you're going Devontae.
If I had to do this in my lineup today and I had to figure out whether I wanted to play Devontae or Keenan Allen, I'll play Devontae.
All right. I am, obviously it's close. It's neck and neck.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the guy that got more targets last week, and I think it continues this week. Give me Keenan Allen. And then we have Swanson. He's on the road, but he's still here with us. Tiebreaker, Devontae Adams or Keenan Allen.
Let me ask you, how do you feel about how they're going to use Hampton this week?
As much as possible.
as much as possible.
But I think
does Herbert throw
Najee,
as much as he threw? Not even compared to, I guess my question is, how do you feel? Do you think Herbert's going to throw as much as he threw last week?
I think they're going to let Herbert cook as much as he feels comfortable with. I think he's been audibling on the field. He audibled on the field at least 10 times last week.
A lot. Like, he did a lot of things that kept the ball in his hands, and he was putting
correct. And in that time frame, he fed Keenan Allen 10 targets, which he caught 7 for 68 and a touchdown. I think it could happen more so for Keenan and Puka.
They're also on the road too. Like, I think they have to try to keep up. No. It matters in the sense of how much you're gonna try to keep up with the other team and how much you're gonna try to score. And the advantage should be to the Vegas side. And
the Harbaugh point of view, Juan, is that we roll them always. You're up, it doesn't matter.
Right.
They're going to go for the score.
That's what I mean. I don't think it's an Omari Hampton 20 carry game. I don't think it's him and Najee for 30 rushes. I think it's a Herbert game. I think Herbert throws the ball again.
Well, that's what I mean. Are we tilting you back to Keenan then?
No, I'm still going to take Devontae. Oh. I don't hate Keenan.
All right. Well, it's 2-1 on this. Swanson put his vote in on Keenan Allen, correct?
Yeah, I'm going for Keenan. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Then it's 2-1.
2-1.
I'm not tilting.
Jim, you're good either way.
They're not bad plays.
But play Keenan Allen.
Both are
you
heard
it here. You heard it here from the chef and Swanson. Don't worry about this one of a kind guy over there. All right.
What do I know? I just have a couple trophies back here. What do I know? What do you know?
That was a great tilt. Second tilt of the week.
Yes, sir.
On the show.
Love
from
it.
Jim Rambo. Love it. It was a great one. All right. Let's get back into it. Let's go. Let's see what I got here.
Actives and inactives should be coming out soon. We should be getting updates any second.
Oh, well, they already came in.
It's 11:30.
Okay. Hang on one second.
Breaking news.
No, we don't need to drop a news break. I don't think it's really breaking news, if anything, unless we have something out of the ordinary. Nope. Juwan Jennings is active today. We just got that. Jair Alexander, who has no injury status but is still working his way back, is inactive today for the Ravens. That's important.
Who?
Jair Alexander.
Oh, he was getting cooked last week, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna get. Well, he's out today, so
good.
He's done.
Whoever the replacement is
in the bathroom.
Yeah. Let Nate Wiggins burn. He's good.
Judkins is in form today. He is gonna play. How much snap count he gets? I think he gets a little bit just to start off, and we'll see it from there. I don't have anything else yet.
Yeah, they haven't posted the new news yet. So we don't know.
I'm looking at it.
I got the list, but they don't have anything updated.
Yep. All right, so fair scare. Let's go. Let's keep going. Adam Polio wants to know.
Yeah, welcome back.
Yo, fellas, Pearsall, McMillan, or Hollywood in the flex. I like this one.
Dude, in the flex, who are his other receivers? I hate the tilt squad.
They're
the greatest.
They're
the greatest drafters of all time.
Ricky Pearsall, or Hollywood Brown. Oh, man, this one's a tough one too, man.
Give me Tet, bro.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Yeah, you're gonna give me Tet.
I'm there so far. I just want to see the matchup for Hollywood.
It's against Arizona. Like, at some point, you know what I mean? He's gonna be the guy that gets the.
Yeah, give me McMillan. You're right.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
I
think it's Tet. That's a good one too, though.
Yeah, it's a good tilt, Adam, but I'm going to go with Tet against Arizona. That's a good one.
All right. Marissa Caden, thank you for joining the show. Barkley, Kyron Williams, Javonte Williams, Kamara, pick 3. So you got to play Barkley. All right. That's just off there. But between the other 3, Javonte Williams, Kyron Williams, Kamara, I don't know. Do you want to play Javonte or Kamara? I'm sticking with Kyron.
I don't know that Tennessee defense is going to be a lot.
Do you think so? I thought it was between Javonte and Kamara. Maybe.
Yeah. No, I'm going to. Yeah. All right.
And I think we had this till earlier. And I think we leaned Kamara.
I'm not. Yeah, I'll take Kamara. I'll take Kamara, Kyron, and Saquon. Yeah.
Same.
Oh, I gotta look at
great team though, Marisa. Like that's awesome, dude.
For
like
sure.
that's good drafting. That's solid. It's not a good matchup for Saquon. I understand why the tilt, because it is a bad matchup for Saquon, because no matter how much they pounded the ball in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs, it didn't work. Spagnuolo's going to take something away. That's probably what he's going to try to take away. But I think he gets involved in the passing game with the absence of Dallas Goedert, and he makes up for it in PPR, what he doesn't get for you regular rushing. So, and Kyron's got a bad matchup against the Titans, but he's still got a better chance of scoring than Javonte Williams and Kamara's in the PPR game. Yeah, I'm going to go with those three. I'll bench Javonte. I don't care about the 2 touchdowns, dude. Jalen Carter wasn't playing. Like, let's wait to see what Javonte does in a game where he faces a full complement of defensive line. I don't like the Cowboys running game at all.
I am really torn on this one, man.
Between who?
Between Javonte and Kamara.
Yeah, I can't. Kamara only had 11 carries last week because of the game script, dude.
And 45 yards.
Okay, but that's 4 yards a carry. Like, he's going to get 15 or 20 touches today. He should.
Maybe.
It's McCorkle. I feel like, give me Kamara, dude. Over Javonte. Javonte had 2 touchdowns.
I'm not going to discount it again. Give me Javonte Williams.
Nope.
I don't care if I'm the oddball out here.
For who? For what? For the 2 touchdowns he had, I'm telling you, he had 2 touchdowns because there was no Jalen Carter.
It wasn't just the 2 touchdowns; it was the carries, the 18 touches. All right,
because you lost.
We're losing you there, Mr. Swan.
Start that over again.
When you lose Jalen Carter, your entire game strip changes. I'm in a bad spot. Can you hear me?
No, we hear you now. Yeah, when you lose Jalen Carter, yeah.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, when you lose Jalen Carter, your entire game script changes. That's why he scores twice. He does not score twice last week. Now, I think he still might have a decent game, enough for like a flex consideration, but I also feel like I'm going to go with the steadiness in Kamara, who is that whole offense.
100%.
Except for Javon.
I'm looking,
but I still think Kamara gets enough passing work, and he gets the goal line touches.
I think he gets the goal line touches, and
really
he gets the passing work.
Yeah. And the Niners defense isn't quite there yet. And I like Sexy Dexy, and I like Burns, and I like Thibodeau. You know what I mean? I like Abdul Carter. Like, your defense is better than you're giving it credit for. And I don't think the Cowboys are as good of a running team. I'm
not discounting the Giants defense by any means, but I look back last week. We saw Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt break one for a big one. He scored. All right. We also saw Jaden Daniels run one in. I'm not discounting that as well. I think Javonte at the goal line could punch one in. All right. I think they're going to be around that. You need that with Kamara.
No, you don't. Kamara can have 7 catches, dude.
And he only had 3 targets last week. I think you're inflating.
We're going to fix that.
Bit
We're going to fix that. We're going to fix that, though.
I want to see it first. I'm going with Javonte. I saw it last week.
I'll go with Kamara.
That's fine. It's a good.
I like this tilt.
Marissa,
this is the most contentious tilt.
Yeah, for real.
Sure.
It was a great one.
Fantastic tilt.
All right, and Stephen Grease is coming back. He's saying he's looking for waiver wire help. Potential
the chef knows about that.
Denver, Pitt, Ingram's Pitts, Jaden Blue, Cup drop for Fannin or Butte. Depth of quarterback, he has Dak, Penix, Lawrence, and Stafford are available. I mean, if you're streaming one, go for. Oh, he has Dak,
but Penix, Lawrence,
he has Stafford. Dak, but
I get it. No, I don't think I'm taking any of those 3 over Dak this week.
Nope, I'll take Dak.
All right, so if you want to pick up a depth piece, Penix and Lawrence are both interesting.
Yeah,
but if you only have to play one, don't carry 2. Potential droppable Denver or Pittsburgh. He's got Ingram, Pitts. Yeah, no, don't drop any of those guys. No, not for. Oh
no, it's either
for Fannin or Butte. Okay, so
I wouldn't drop Evan Ingram though, or Kyle Pitts.
You wouldn't drop Cup yet.
Yes.
Okay, is it Cup or Butte for you? I think the upside is for Butte. Am I dropping Ingram or Pitts for Fannin? No, I am not.
No.
Don't drop Pitts.
No. I'm holding Pitts.
I'm holding both. Both guys have tight end 1 potential.
Yeah, so
Fannin could be a nice little streamer. He could be a tight end 1 at the end of the year. He could finish, 7, 8, whatever. He's not going to be tight end 1 more than likely. And I think Evan Ingram and Kyle Pitts both have an outside chance of doing that. So, yeah, keep those.
Yeah, no, I it's a great question.
But Butte, though, I would drop Cooper Cup for Butte right now.
Yeah, I would do it. Stephen Gray says, "Thank you. You guys rock. Thanks, dude.
You rock. Tilt
Appreciate
Squad,
you, man.
Tilt Squad rocks. They
Thanks for the
drive the
question.
show. Yo, Justin is in the building, bro. Can we say yo to Justin, bro?
Wait.
Yeah. Justin wasn't here with us. The intern, Justin, our field
Yeah.
correspondent.
Justin.
Welcome back, fam. Welcome
Ever
back,
since
fam.
I killed him by accident.
Yeah,
So
Mr.
sorry.
Swanson's not allowed to do
I
that.
think about that.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I think about that
Shout
in my
out
regular life.
Justin.
Justin, OG, day one.
All right, so I mean, since he's got it in there, let's get him
Come on,
on the
man.
screen. He says Pollard, Sampson, or Travis Hunter. He needs one. I'm going Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it the two-way. What are you thinking, Pollard?
No. I was gonna go with Travis Hunter with the chef. Dylan Sampson would sway me. You might be able to talk me into it because of the catches, but no, give me Travis Hunter.
Same.
All right, good.
Good, Till. Justin, welcome back, baby. Like that,
Welcome
man.
back.
That's what's up.
Like
when the OGs show
Ban
up.
has been lifted.
What was that?
Something's going on up there.
Oh my goodness.
What was what?
Got to talk to
Is
the
that
wife
me?
about that.
Don't talk to her about nothing. That eggplant she made was fantastic. You better go up there and say thank you, boo. Shit.
Oh, and Dame said he offered Monty and Pacheco right now. No, dude. Just hold off. No. He wants
Tell
them for a reason,
stop
dude.
trading. Yeah, stop.
Yeah.
Keep Derrick Henry and win the damn thing again.
All right, we got a tight end.
Oh,
tilt
Giuseppe
here.
started us off and he's back now.
Already have Ferguson and Loveland. Does he drop Loveland for Strange?
You can.
He can for today
can.
and play him today.
You can.
Would you play Ferguson or Strange today?
I like both.
You like
Ferguson, every time I want him to score a touchdown, he doesn't score a touchdown. Makes me so mad.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be Ferguson.
I do have Brenton Strange
have
in my
6
crazy
targets last week.
10 leg parlay touchdown score parlay. I do have Strange. Who did? Ferguson?
Yeah,
he'll have him again, and he'll have a better game today. I think he'll have a good game.
I think they're both going to have a good game.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, Loveland. I would drop Loveland.
Loveland's
for
the
Strange.
third out of those. You know what I mean? I would rank the other two, whatever order you want. But Strange and Ferguson are right there neck and neck.
That's a good one, Giuseppe. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All
Giuseppe
right.
let us off today, and he's bringing it home.
Just making sure we're not missing any. He said, Tony
Welcome,
Nelson, given that I think Drake London has a 20% chance of play, do I start Pearsall or Sutton over him? Start your studs, I know, but I don't know if he plays. Well, he is going to play, and I see your other comments in the chat.
Damn, I think he is going to play.
London is going to play, which would lead me to play London over both of them.
Yep.
Sutton has a tough matchup between the Colts. Pearsall, we're hoping that he has a good game, but we don't know for sure. I would stick with Drake London there. Juan agrees, and then Tony Nelson comes back. He says Pearsall, Sutton, Dobbins, or Pollard. I would play Dobbins out of those 4 players
For floor. But
For
I
floor.
think Pearsall has an upside chance of having a really good game.
Fair.
But give me Dobbins for the opportunity.
Yeah, very fair. Juan, you got anything to add to that?
Justin, unpaid intern. I like that on the banner at the bottom. Good job, bro.
I have my moment.
Indeed.
All right, so let's go back to Eric Brewer. Welcome back, bro.
Yes,
We
sir.
go
Welcome.
Stephon Diggs, Devontae Adams, Keenan Allen, Devontae Williams, half-point PPR, and he could only start 1. And Juan and I are on the fence between Adams and Allen. We already had that
I'm still
conversation.
saying with Pay.
Half-point PPR. Devontae Williams or Stephon Diggs, do they leak into that conversation? Or is it the 2 wide receivers?
You only got to
I think
start
it's
one
between Allen and Javante.
because you guys like that, but I don't like Javante in that conversation. For me, it's Devontae Adams. And then Keenan Allen would be second. So if you're choosing between Keenan Allen and Javante and you needed my vote, I'll go Keenan Allen.
But wait,
But,
didn't you just go Allen over Devontae before?
Yes,
No.
he did.
No, I didn't. You
you
guys
No,
did.
he did.
No, we.
He
I
went
went Devontae.
Adams over
Yeah,
Allen.
Devontae
Oh, you
Adams.
went
He's
Adams.
flopping.
Sorry, I'm going.
No,
Quinn
I've
now.
stayed with
All right,
Devontae. I've been with
yeah.
Devontae Adams the whole time. You guys got
I've been
Keenan
like
Allen.
half. I'm like on 30%, like in.
No,
and
yeah.
out on the show.
No, I promise. I'm on Devontae.
Okay.
Over Keenan
All
Allen.
right. So you're
But
Devontae
if
over
you guys
Allen.
are asking me between Keenan Allen and Javante, I'm still taking Keenan Allen. I'll take Keenan Allen. I don't like Javante today. I think the 2 touchdowns was an aberration against the Eagles. I don't trust it. Plus, I hate the Cowboys. So, like, there's that.
Oh,
Give me Devontae Adams, though. If I'm picking out of these four, give me Devontae, Keenan Allen number 2, then Javonte number 3, and Stephon Diggs 4.
Diggs is out of it for me.
Because he's not right yet. Yeah, he's not
Diggs
right
is
yet.
out of it for me. I mean, we already had the Adams-Allen conversation. It doesn't really matter for me. I think it's a matter of who gets in the end zone, and I think Allen has a better chance. With that being said, though, Javonte Williams and a half-point PPR, that means he's got to get in the end zone twice. No, give me the receiver, Keenan Allen, over Javonte Williams.
I second that.
I would do that as well.
I think if Jaden Blue plays, we're not sure if he does, but if he does, it will take away. We saw Javonte slowly get tired in the end of the third quarter last week. He was exhausted. He cannot handle a full workload. He couldn't do it in Denver. He won't do it this year in Dallas. All right. He was literally lumbering in the fourth quarter there to keep the Dallas Cowboys alive. So give me the wide receiver. And Juan, I respect your choice on Adams. It's not a bad bet, but I just like the guy that got into the end zone and had a little bit more target share last week for Allen.
Word.
Swan, you got anything to add to that, bud?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm riding with you with that one.
Fair. Adam Polio coming back in.
Here's your boy.
Egbuka.
Yeah.
Have him down for an anytime touchdown today. Travion Henderson, Devontae Smith, or Keon Coleman in the flex. That's a hard decision right there. We said Devonta Smith.
Give me Devontae.
Chief killer. Keon Coleman, who caught an imaginary touchdown pass to him last week, is out, in my opinion. Travion Henderson should get a nice workload,
great
but Ramondre could just steal the show until he's dead.
Or steal the touchdowns.
Mika Egbuka, it's between Egbuka and Devontae Smith, in my opinion, today.
100%.
There's
You know what? I don't.
out there too. Do we?
Go ahead.
Oh, can you? All right, good. Can you? All right. So would you do? All right. So I'll give you a couple names here: Egbuka or Tet.
Tet.
Egbuka.
See, I knew this. I knew this would happen. Egbuka or DK?
Egbuka.
Egbuka. All right. Egbuka or we're gonna stick with just those two for right now. Between Egbuka or Smitty, I'm gonna take. Well, those are the names that I feel like are just close to hovering around each other. I'm gonna take Smitty here with the absence of Goddard and the Super Bowl rematch, and I honestly think that there's gonna be a lot of we're gonna try to run the ball with Saquon over and over again, and they're gonna take away what works, which is Saquon, and then it's gonna be one play action 50-yard bomb to Devontae Smith that might win you your week.
Indeed. You know what else I don't like?
That's where you start.
Again, another guy, 2 touchdowns last week. Oh my God, Egbuka's a star. Tone it down. Like maybe he gets in the end zone. Sure enough. Kamari Lassiter, and Derek Stingley.
Stingley's going to shadow Mike Evans.
Okay, then to Kamari Lassiter.
It's Kamari Lassiter.
Yeah.
He's really good.
He is good. I'm not afraid of it, though.
I'm not afraid of it, but I'm afraid of the matchup, and I'm afraid of the opportunity. I just think Devontae Smith has an easy path to just, like Mr. Swanson said, one long ball, like whatever his longest catch is, put that in your parlays, dude. Like he's going to hit, if it's an 18-yard catch, whatever it is, he's going to get a burner. He's going to get a chance over the top. Whether or not they hit, that's different. But I think he gets a chance over the top, plus the volume will not having Goddard there. I feel like Devontae's a smash play. I'm
going to Egbuka until Chris Godwin comes back. All right.
I like it. I just don't like the matchup.
That's fair. And you know what? It's close. And you know what, Adam, if you want to roll with these guys 2-1, hey, it's fair. But I want to say my piece on Egbuka. He did not shock me by scoring 2 touchdowns last week.
The second one was a shocker. That late touchdown was a shocker, bro. Like for him to run that post over the skinny, like that was just a great play call, great design. But for him to get that touchdown was ridiculous.
Fair. But the targets don't scare. They don't.
Oh no. He will get his targets.
He will get his targets. What scares me a little bit is, hey, do the Eagles just trump the crap out of the Chiefs? Kind of like what they did in the Super Bowl.
Right. But that involved Devontae Smith hitting them over the top.
Fair.
Yeah, they only took that one.
I wish I remembered the name of the play. They called it the other day, and I can't remember what the play was called.
We also have a squeaky wheel. with AJ Brown.
100%.
And I think AJ Brown may just eat today.
Well, that
He didn't really
again,
speak too much.
He's got to beat Trent McDuffie. I don't like the matchup as much as I
Yeah.
like the matchup for Igbuka, and that's why I'm going with it. All right, that's just my piece.
It's a
but
great
fair.
tilt, Adam. Thank you for the tilt coming in the clutch here late in the game.
Adam, we're going
That's
to
a good
double
one.
down on Adam. Last one, Fields or Murray. We went Fields.
Fields. Sure.
We're staying with it. Don't
Oh,
tilt back. The
and then-
tilt is real.com.
And then shout out Steven. He says, quality stream, guys. Thanks again for your thoughts on questions.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Background thoughts on my own and other questions is excellent. Well, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Absolutely. That's what we do. You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
drive the show, man. You come in every week, you send us your tilts,
Every week.
and you drive the show, dude. We'll talk about what you want to talk about, and we'll do the tilts that you guys want to do. We're here to help everybody win championships. Shout out Dame, shout out kicks from Mike. Big Greens wasn't here today, but Big Greens, like Zach, like all our people that come in, they all win championships. They all go to the finals. We're all here till week 17 trying to get it done. So we love it.
All right, kicks from Mike. He's got Kyler or Justin Herbert.
Yeah, Herbert does look like he's back, man.
It's Herbert for me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's
Against the
Herbert.
Raiders.
Draw the
Yeah,
line, yeah.
let's go. Yeah. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
And then Justin, we said what's up, but we didn't answer his question.
Yeah,
Pollard,
sorry.
Sampson.
Oh, yeah, we did.
or-
We said Travis Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
We did. We went Hunter. Yeah.
We got Puka or Lamb. No,
Oof, that's what I because earlier I was like, damn, who are your other receivers? Yeah, because he had like Hollywood Brown and like 3 other options. It was awesome.
I think we made it
Damn.
through all of them, guys.
Adam, they're a great team, man. These guys they draft so well, dude. Like they all have really good teams. That's why the tilts are so great, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you.
All right.
you.
So I don't think we have any big news really coming out. I'll check it real fast just to make sure if we got the
James
list
Winston
out.
was ruled out. I got that one about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah. So we have
It's not
active is Juwan Jennings, Mason Taylor, Wandell Robinson are all playing today.
What? My third string.
Oh, Wandell's playing. I didn't know he was going to play.
Yep. And then
Wandell's playing. Okay.
out today is Curtis Samuel and Jair Alexander.
Okay.
That's a big one too. I don't think there's any more to that. Nope. Yeah. Oh, and nope. Jack Conklin doesn't really matter. I mean, it matters for Jerome Ford, but
Oh, the right tackle.
yeah,
Conklin.
that's bad news, dude.
Oh no.
That's bad news. I told the wife in the suicide pool. I said Baltimore this week, hands down.
Yeah, Baltimore. Angry too. Revenge game. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. It's bad.
Enjoy that. Adam's got another one real quick.
Yeah, let's do it. Last quick one. Pollard, Dobbins, RJ Harvey, and Aaron Jones. Start 2, sit 2. Ooh. Well, I wouldn't play both of them. If you're going to play one, Dobbins or Harvey, that's fair. And it would be Dobbins for me because I know he's guaranteed the work up front.
Give me Dobbins for sure. All right, let's lock in on that one.
The real tilt here is Pollard versus Aaron Jones.
I'm eliminating RJ Harvey as well. So so it's Pollard or
Is it
Jones.
PPR? If it's PPR, I might lean Aaron Jones.
I think I'm going to go Aaron Jones anyway. I think the Rams defense is really good, and I think that it hurts Pollard, and their offensive line isn't really good yet. Give me Aaron Jones.
That's a good point.
Give me Aaron Jones and Dobbins.
Maybe I'll go Jones too. Yeah, that's tough.
It's either Pollard or Jones, but I'm going to go that way.
It's tough. It's close for me. But I'll go Aaron Jones. I
think the hottest name on the show today was Dobbins, for sure.
Dobbins was there.
I mean,
DK was a big name.
Dobbins, hands down, is my
DK
pick.
was up there,
Number
but-
one in here.
DK, we had Pearsall a lot. Like, there was a couple of names that were like that, but that's where it's going to be, man. That's where we live in the margins,
Dobbins,
baby.
But then we had tilts where we didn't. Like that's what.
Thank you, Adam, for the good luck on the parlays, man. I got a 19-cent parlay that could give me a $250,000. Let's go.
And Kicks for Mike wants to know, does Witherspoon out change DK over?
Oh, I didn't know
AK?
Witherspoon was out.
Yeah, he put it in the chat. My apologies.
Oh, Devin Witherspoon's not there. Well, I mean, we said Tariq Woolen was going to shadow him anyway, so no.
I don't think it changes.
I don't think it changes. And I just feel like it's supposed to be low scoring. The Steelers ain't supposed to play what they did against the Jets last week. That's not supposed to be how it goes down. So,
good luck, Adam.
Give me Kamara.
That's fair. Fair.
Yo,
all right, we got
what
5
a
minutes
fantastic
left.
tilt,
Get your
bro.
last tilt in. We got 5 minutes to go. In the meantime, shout out to Trophy Smack. I appreciate you guys. And if you did not hear it at the top of the show or the middle of the show, we decided that we are going to calculate and track the tilts of the week. You will win this signed autograph.
Is that? Did I miss that? No way.
Amon
We're
Ross
giving it
St.
away?
Brown chain.
Yes.
Let's go. Shout out Trophy
Towards
Smack.
the end of the season, we will note who wins it, and then
That's
I will
huge.
pay for the shipping and just send it your way. But right now we have Dame Roche. He's got a good one, and then Jim Rambo had the Adams versus Keenan Allen, which we
The Dame
seems to be-
three-piece nugget at the beginning is going to be hard to beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't judge it on the value of the tilt. We
Right. It was because all three were
we
hard.
count- we
it
count
was
the
a triple tilt.
hey, we just count the tilt of the week towards the chain. Dave has one on there. Jim Rambo has one
Yes,
on
sir.
there.
You're on the board, boys.
We'll see you next week for
That's awesome.
who else gets on the tilt of the week board for the season. I guess we have to make a chart. And it's like put those little
We gotta put it on
stars
the
up
bottom.
on the board.
You're good at that
Yeah,
organization.
Yeah. Thanks,
Keep
guys.
the running
I
tally
gave
on.
myself
Chef got it.
more
He
work.
gave himself a new job. It's awesome.
Madonna mia.
Mr. Swanson, check this out real quick. Tyler Johnson, Darius
Okay.
Slayton, Rashad Bateman, Alec Manor, Branton Strange, Jamison Williams, Jalen Warren, Jawan Johnson, Keyshawn Boutte, and Michael Wilson. If they all
Also
score,
first,
nope, just to score.
just anytime.
Anytime.
Okay.
Though those 10 guys, 19 cents is all they would let me bet. It pays me $247,000.
Jeez.
They're not all
19 cents to win
crazy. You know what I mean? There's like
$250,000.
4 crazy ones, but the other ones are kind of possible. You know what I mean? Jalen Warren, why not? He's a lead back. Jawan Johnson, everybody loves him. He was all over the tilt today.
It happened. It
We'll
happened.
see. That's why it's fun.
All right, I got one for you guys.
Uh-oh. You see, but his be realistic, bro. Like the chef uses his.
I want to know.
He's
who's gonna
logical. He's not
score.
trying to hit the lotto.
I am trying to hit the lotto. Give me Cedric Tillman or Jerry Jeudy to score a touchdown today.
Cedric Tillman. Oh, either or?
Either or.
So it's an either or.
We have a healthy Jair Alexander put in a pretty much 2 days worth of practice.
You said he's not playing.
No, he's in, Bo.
Jair Alexander, he's in?
I thought he
you said
wasn't
out. You just said he was out.
Did I just say he was out?
Yeah. Like twice. Either way, don't worry about it.
Oh, my apologies.
He's getting
My
cooked.
apologies. My apologies.
He's
You're
get-
right. He's out.
Oh, good. He's
out.
getting cooked anyway.
He's out. I just screwed up. I apologize. Well, that helps my
it does.
decision there for Cedric Tillman to have a nice touchdown today instead of Jerry Jeudy. Give me that.
There you go.
Give me that. And then either or Keenan Allen or Lad McConkey.
I like that either or. That's a good either or.
Yeah. I don't want to put my money on both of them, but both of them have a really good matchup. I think Lad could get it done today. What do you think?
It's tomorrow night, late night.
Or tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be Tuesday morning. Like I said with Keenan Allen, Tuesday morning at 12:30, you're going to be like, oh, wow, Lad McConkey for the win. Or it could be Michael Mayer for the win because you had to put him in because you lost Brock Bowers. But stay tuned.
No, don't jinx
I don't.
me on that.
I
On
drafted him in the second
Monday,
round. I don't want to lose him.
Michael Mayer is not available on all waivers.
That's true. That's true. Yo, speaking of good matchups, good show. We had a ball today that everybody drove it. You guys are fantastic. We love the Tilt Squad. Keep sending your questions in. Keep tilting. It's only week 2. Not time to hit the panic button. Don't start selling your players. Let's wait and see. Stick to your guns. Stick to your gut. At the end of the day, we just want to have fun. We wanted to help one of y'all. Now we're helping hundreds of y'all. This is fantastic. More than we all ever could have dreamed of. I love being with you. Mr. Swanson's on the road, like headed north on a trip, and he's still with us, and he joined us. Shout out Antonio Canchola for helping us out.
Big
and
shout out
jumping
for
us
the
in,
help
jumping
of
in the crooked commish, and staying
Yeah.
here for an hour. He's going to be live at the game today. So look for him, follow him, go check out the Chicago Sports Network. What is it called again?
Chicago Clubhouse Network.
There it is, Chicago Clubhouse Network. Go check
They're
him
live
out.
now. He's on the air.
Oh, I love it. We got to tune in. We're going to get off, and I'm going to tune in to check him out and send him a shout out.
Love that.
I-95 North.
Sounds good.
I just saw
95
that.
North. I love
I'll
it.
leave you with one thing too. If you
It's
have
too
Bowers,
easy for me
put in-
now.
If you have Bowers and you have an extra tight end on your roster, move that tight end into the tight end spot and put Bowers in your flex. Give yourself some options.
I did the
Anything
same thing.
does
I got Deontay Thornton,
happen.
baby, on my bench. If Bowers doesn't play, Deontay Thornton's going in the flex. I'm going for it. I'm gonna take my
Sir.
home run shot. Love
Fair,
it.
yourself up.
fair.
Give
I like the
yourself a
Tyler
chance.
Conklin.
I don't like
just
Trey, I
take
don't
a
like
shot.
Trey. That Monday night you can have Trey Harris. You can go with a Trey Tucker, like you know what I mean. One of those
Yeah.
the available, and put that in your flex. Mr. Swanson always on point
Love it.
with the positions.
Love it. All right, guys. Well, from the chef's table to
Sure.
your homes and wherever you are
And
listening,
I-95.
watching if you're on I-95, tuning in. Thank you so much for joining us this week. We will check you out week 3. Good luck on your matchups. Let us know how you did, and any questions for Monday night, send them into the Tilt is Real on Facebook, X app, wherever you want to. You
Twitter. Your mama call it Twitter. I'm gonna call it Twitter.
throw the comments in the YouTube check right now, and we'll get back to you later on. Until then, have a good week. Be safe. Love y'all. Peace.
Good luck.
We out.
Peace.
Peace. Go Birds.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Sunday Tilt. Visit us on YouTube at youtube.com/thetiltisreal and like and subscribe. We're live every Sunday from 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you all next week on The Tilt is Real.